Baseball for breakfast. I'm joined today by Michael Beatley. Michael, how are you doing on this fine day?
I'm doing pretty good at 5 in the morning. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic, honestly. I got my coffee, I got my eggs. We're having baseball for breakfast today.
I,
We've got a great matchup for you here today for you Pacific League fans between the league-leading Chiba Lotte Marines and the Saitama Seibu Lions. It's early goings this season, but the Marines have been absolutely dominant at home, starting off the season 9-1 so far, including a recent sweep of the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks. The Lions are no slouches, though, having some of the best power hitting so far this season, with second baseman Shota Tonosaki leading the charge with 5 home runs and 11 RBIs, as well as leading the league with a 9.915 OPS. And we have the ceremonial exchanging of the lineups here. Should be an exciting game for our debut of our 5 a.m. time slot. It's not even 5 a.m. yet on the East Coast. My God.
6 more minutes.
But we are here. We are early. And let's see. Where is the live chat? Can I see anything? Alright. Let's get that open.
So you got Tim Hortons coffee, or?
Oh no, I got the frozen Starbucks coffee. It might be Canadian blasphemy, but I'm not a big fan of Tim Hortons. Though that is a fair guess with me being in Canada.
I think I'm gonna have to call the Mounties on you.
Oh no. Well, I live in Quebec. We are free from them. Alright, let's see
Mountie
here.
politics.
Today's starting pitcher for the Marines is Manabu Mima, who is 0-2 to start the season with a 7.56 ERA. He's had a bit of a rough go, but hopefully he can get back on track this season. And the starting lineup for the Lions, we have right fielder Aito, left fielder Shohei Suzuki, second baseman Tonis. Oh, actually, that was center fielder Mark Payton. Is that for Suzuki? Yep. And second baseman Shuda Tsunosaki, designated hitter Takumi Kuyamara, first baseman David McKinnon, third baseman Ryusei Sato, catcher Sana Tsuge. Oh, now we're on the Marines lineup. Starting off with right fielder Taiga Hishiwara, it looks like. Shortstop Yudai Fujioka. Second baseman Shogo Nakamura. Left fielder Koki Yamaguchi. Third baseman Hisori Yasuda. First baseman Seiya Inoue. Designated hitter Gregory Polanco. Catcher Toshiya Sato. And right fielder Taiga Hishisawa. And you gotta love the pageantry of Japanese baseball. I love the mascots, the cheerleaders, all the music, everything. It's a real good time.
Yeah, the M-Splash performances go on for quite a while, pre and post game.
Well, you gotta appreciate the work they put into putting on a good show. Look
Did
at
you ever
those
see a couple of years ago when they had the mysterious fish mascot?
Yes, I loved that. Oh my gosh, I wish they still had that. I don't know why that went away. I thought that was the most creative mascot I've ever seen for any team.
Well, the fish retired, so...
Oh, sad. Well, bring them back. Let's bring them out of retirement. Let's have a family of fish people.
That's what I was saying, but... I guess the fish wanted to hang out with his family.
Alrighty, we've got our introduction of the players today at Zozo Marine Stadium. And here they come. Looks like they've got decent attendance in the crowd today. There's Yamaguchi.
Marine Stadiums is it's usually pretty full, even during weekday games.
It seems like a really great place to be with how lively the fans are. And also with how great the Marines have been playing at home this season.
Just bringing at least a couple of coats early on in the season.
There's first baseman Seiya Inoue, a personal favorite of mine. Keep an eye out for him this game.
For the Marines, I'd say keep an eye out for him, keep an eye out on Polanco because he's looking to break out at any moment, and keep an eye on Captain Shogo. He's always a fan favorite.
And now for the introduction of the starting pitcher, Manabu Mima.
Even if he's not having a good start to his career, he's probably somebody the Marines like having around, as he's a Japan Series champion, so I'm sure he knows how to win, so he can teach everyone, around him and try and help him. And he was also the
Yeah, I was gonna say, not just
MVP of the
champion.
Japan
Yeah,
Series.
he was MVP of that series. Yeah, so no, definitely a good hand to have. I think last season he was pretty good. Just this season, just not off to a great start. But here's hoping you'll get it turned around.
Going on 10 years since the 2013 season.
Oh my gosh! Wow, 10 years since 2013. I do not like to think about that. It makes me feel like an old man.
10 years since Tanaka got that final out. Before he went abroad for a while.
I just saw in the injury report, no Sosuke Genda today for the Lions. That's unfortunate. Also unfortunate for our fans, because, man, watching Sosuke Genda play is a treat. But hopefully whoever's replacing him can pick up the slack.
Yeah, hopefully. I think I actually just saw him in the crowd, but Marine Stadium actually has a very famous Coca-Cola vendor.
Oh.
I was going to say Coke dealer for a minute, then I thought better. Apparently he's been doing it for almost 40 years or something like that.
Oh, man. I wish you didn't say the Coke dealer thing, because now I'm just going to think about that all game. Oof, yeah, those are, 7.56 ERA is definitely not the way you want to start, and the winds are howling today, as per usual at Zozo Marine Stadium. It's going to be hard to hit the ball out of the park, but let's see what we got going on. And the first pitch is underway. And the right fielder, Ito. You could already hear the Marines faithful banging away. It's the first pitch. Strike one on the inside. 0-1 to start the game. Ooh, and he pops this one foul. Strike two, 0-2 count for Mima.
Lions 0 Don already getting rather loud.
Oh yeah, really kicking off. Seems that was just a simple fastball down and in. And the 0-2 pitch coming now for Mima. And swing and a miss. Strike three called on the breaking ball. Great way to start off Mima's campaign today.
Hoping to turn it around in a 3-pitch at-bat ending with a K is a good way to do that.
Absolutely. Coming up next is Suzuki. Hey, we've got fans watching from England. Welcome from across the pond. Well, across the pond for me and across the pond from Japan. And the first pitch, fastball right down the middle, 0-1. Shohei Suzuki, off to a decent start so far this season with a 2.63 ERA. And the 0-1 pitch, fouled off to the right side. Left side, I should say. And the 0-2 pitch by Mima, coming up. And grounded out to second base. Second baseman throws over. And that's 2 away for the Marines. Good start to the game for Mima. Hey, we got fans in from Chicago today. Welcome. The Windy City. Looks like Sheep is the Windy City. 2 a.m. in the California Central Valley. Now that is a committed fan staying up till 2 a.m. or waking up at 2 a.m. I mean, I had a hard enough time waking up for 5 here on the East Coast.
Yeah, if you're into NPB, California is one of the better time zones for it.
And strike one on a breaking ball by Mima. Nice bending curveball to the outside.
Hawaii is probably the best time zone for it.
Probably, yeah. And the 0-2 pitch, or 1 pitch, I should say, fouled off to the left side by Tanizaki.
Nico, that's the Marines in the pinstripes.
As stated before, Tonisaki's had a great start to the season, also been playing some pretty good defense for the Lions so far. And the 0-2 pitch coming. Ooh, fouled off again.
We got someone from Romania and someone from Portugal.
Oh, we are fully international here today. Oh, Lucas Bora from Portugal. He's a Japanese super fan. Big fan of his work chronicling the game. Well, very happy to have you here, Lucas. And another 0-2 pitch coming from Evo. Ooh, ground ball outside. That's 1-2. Five a.m. baseball. Hey, it's a great time to watch baseball, Kristen. And the 1-2 pitch, low again. Oh, nope, umpire says no swing. It's 2-2.
Yep, there's Lynn in the chat. Be able to watch NPB at like what? What time is it over there? Pretty early.
And the 2-2 pitch for Bima. Breaking ball just outside, full count. And the full count pitch with 2 outs. Oh, happy to have you here, Nico, watching for your first time. It's my first broadcast, so day of first here. And, ooh, fastball low and outside. Okay, that looked pretty tight, but all right.
It's one of the ones I think can go either way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely like an on the line. Okay, yeah, that was pretty low. That's fair. That's a fair call. So, Tonisaki gets himself a walk, adding to his league-leading OPS. 2 a.m. baseball for Nick Postman. Coming up next, who do we have here? Oh, that is designated hitter Takeya Nakamaru. I spoke to a Lions fan who said Nakamaru is a legend for the club. Well, 40 years old this year, but still slugging it. First pitch, breaking ball way inside. Australia's the best time zone to watch Japanese baseball. I mean, you're pretty much lined up with them. So the 1-0 pitch from Yuma to Nakamaru. We have the dueling time zones in the chat today. As the 1-0 pitch goes down to the dirt. No steal attempt by Tonisaki. Those Lions fans are pounding away. There may not be that many of them, but they are loud right now. And the 2-0 pitch to Nakamura, sorry. Oh, and a steal attempt, and very easily saved by Tonisaki. What a great lead-off and steal.
Didn't even need the bigger bag.
None of those new modern MLB changes here in MPB. We got the traditional size bags, no pitch clock, and we got stealing.
Old man yells at clouds.
He looks like he's in the mood to steal another base.
Yeah, that's pretty far off. Maybe they do have the bigger bags. I should double check on that.
Oh, absolutely crushed way out to left field. Is that going? Big bang home run for Takeya Nakamaru. His how many home runs is that on the season for him?
I think we'll get a graphic in a minute.
His third or fourth, but that was absolutely clobbered deep out to left field. My goodness, the winds were not keeping that ball in the stadium, giving the Lions faithful out there a little souvenir to remember him by. And in the first inning, here we are 2-0 up for the Lions over the Marines. Definitely not the start Mima was looking for. You can see it on his face. Fairly disappointed.
It kind of looked after he got that walk, he wasn't happy with that call, and then he just
his control
kind of lost all control after that.
Yeah. Man, that was absolutely spanked by Nakamura.
Looking at the box, it was on the line, but I mean that's something you just got to move past.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, we're moving right on to the next batter, David McKinnon. Fouled off with something of a cricket swing for our English viewer there. McKinnon off to a very good start this season, 260 with 2 home runs and 9 RBIs.
Was he arguing with the umpire about whether or not that was a check swing or not?
I hope not. Ooh. That's another foul ball, but that looked like he's starting to get decent contact. Mima's going to need to calm down. Oh, yeah, we see that on the replay. Nakamura just blasted that out to left field. My goodness. Oh, my god. That's second deck. Second deck power from the big man. Old man strength.
Old man strength.
And that is a foul. According to Wikipedia, Nakamura is nicknamed Okawari-kun, roughly translating to second helpings, and contributing to his large size and large power, too.
He's one of the ones, if you follow like the team or on social media, every time they post a picture of him, they'll just post him at a buffet or something. That'll be at a team official account, too.
That's excellent. And the 1-2 pitch to McKinnon. Strike 3 swinging. Well, it wasn't a great it wasn't a great start to the inning with that little flub there, but good strikeout for Mima to get out of it. So hopefully he can get back on track.
All that matters at this point for him is just keeping it that way.
And a reminder to all of our fans watching, our upcoming matches are May 21st. We have a midnight showing of Eagles versus Marines at Rakuten Mobile Park. And then another midnight baseball matinee, June 25th, Hawks versus Buffaloes. And once more, a midnight matinee for July 2nd, Lions versus Hawks. We got ourselves a lot of Hawks and Lions games there. And now it is time for the home offense to try and get some runs back. The Marines typically haven't been hitting that great this season, but at home they have been putting up some decent numbers. As we get another replay of that. Absolutely.
That was just up there for way too long.
Moonshot, my goodness. That's got to be one of the... Oh, man. That has got to be one of the hardest hit home runs so far this season. That was out of there. I was hesitant to call that a home run right away at first because of the winds, but yeah, on the replay, man, that was no doubter. Starting for the Lions today, we have Wataru Matsumoto, a 2021 All-Star. And he's been okay to start the season so far, 1-1 with a 3.0 ERA. Pretty much as down the middle as you can be from a statistical perspective. And leading off for the Marines. Let's see who we got here. It is Taiga Hirasawa.
Not the walk-up song I would have picked for anybody, but...
We got Fujioka on deck. There's some really interesting walk-up songs in MPB I've heard. The most notable, I think, being Kiyomiya with the Nippon Ham Fighters and the Darth Vader theme, or the Imperial March, as it were.
I think Lotte had a guy that did that too a couple years ago.
And the first pitch, strike, just low and in, 0-1. And the second pitch, fouled off to the left side, 0-2. Matsumoto getting off to a quick start so far this season. As we see a highlight from, I think, yesterday's game with the Hawks, where he got an RBI. Let's see if he can get back on base today. And the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, fouled off to the left side again. I think the what's the word I'm looking for? The alert or the alarm that plays for foul balls, I'm assuming to warn fans to keep a head out, is an interesting solution the MPB has to the foul ball problem. And another foul ball.
Have you heard of the exciting seats, as they call them?
I have not. Please tell me about that.
They're close to the field, and I believe the netting's still there. There's no netting, but it's foul ball territory, and they give you a free glove and a helmet.
Ooh, that sounds very exciting. Actually, I like that. Another 0-2 pitch, and curveball just to the outside. Now we're 1-2.
Trying to bring up more data on that Nakamura home run.
I got
Statcast equivalent.
It was gone. And the 1-2 pitch. Another curveball, popped way up. This one looks like it will be caught by the third baseman, and that's one away for the Lions. Coming up next is, I believe, Yudai Fujioka for the Marines. Oh, wow. 355 to start the season. I didn't realize he was batting that well. Oh, strike one called, even though he choked up on that swing.
First round draft picks paying dividends.
And wow, Matsumoto is wasting no time with the pitches today. Another pitch down there, fouled off to the left side. So quickly down 0-2. Start the at-bat. Matsumoto seems to be pitching as if he has a pitch clock, just getting right into every pitch. And the 0-2. Fouled off to the left again. That seems to be a thematic occurrence so far this evening. Matsumoto even looks kind of sick of it. He's like, all right, come on, let's get a ball past these guys.
He doesn't typically have at-bats go on for too long. Usually, you only see about 3 or 4 pitches against him.
And another 0-2 pitch. Down and in. Woof, that was a close call. Fujioka lucky to get away with that one, I think, as it's 1-2.
I was about to say, was that one not down the middle?
Oh, my goodness. Wow, that was... Okay, I mean, not to doubt the ump, but my goodness. 1-2, grounded off to shortstop. Shortstop kicks it down to first base, and that's 2 away for the Lions. Who's that playing shortstop for the Dama, I believe, made that throw. Simple enough play, but, you know, you got to make those plays to win games. Coming up next for the Marines, I believe, is second baseman Shogo Nakamura. Definitely not having a great start to the season, hitting only 145. Let's hope he can get it back on track tonight. And the first pitch. Fastball, low and away for ball 1.
The Marines had actually retired the captain role, but former manager Iguchi, with Nakamura playing, thought it was a good time to bring it back.
Ooh, popped out straight to center field. Should be an easy enough play for the Lions, and that is 3 down and time to switch sides. As we end the first inning, the Lions are up 2-0 on the Chiba Lodi Marines.
Well, in the chat, Dustin, I've decided for you. You will support whoever wins this game.
Ooh, the wager game. It's a familiar concept, I think, with our new fans here, where watch your first game, just go with whoever wins that one.
Sometimes it works out. Sometimes you just feel like a Mets fan.
There it is. Mima takes the mound again. See if he can regain his control, and that he seemed to lose a little bit there in the first inning. And who do we have coming up to bat for the Lions? I believe
He's got the sweat and rosin going.
I believe it should be center fielder Mark Payton, but let's see. You can see those Lions fans are going crazy down the left field stand. Oh, thank you, Rick Montana. 458 career home runs for Nakamura as we get a replay there. Oof. Yeah, that is number 458 was gone, gone, and gone. Wow, he does look old. But like I said, old man strength.
Hitting home runs ages a guy.
And coming into the batter's box, who do we have here? Trying to make out who the number is. It's number 58, one way or another. Oh, curveballs popped up straight. Can the catcher get it? And, oh, what a great play by Toshi Sato. Or Toshiya Sato, I should say. Well, that was a quick one out for Mima. Should help him get his confidence back. As you see, the winds are blowing pretty hard here over to the right side of the stadium. As Ryosuke Kodama takes the batter's box. And the first pitch. Fastball right down the middle. About as straight as you like it. 0-1 for Mima. And the second pitch, breaking ball down and away for 1-1. My stream actually seems to be lagging just a little bit.
It's the wind.
And another pitch, popped off foul to the left side. 1-2. Mima seems to be taking Matsumoto's lead and pitching quite quickly now. And the 1-2 pitch coming up now. And, ooh, another breaking ball slapped over to the foul line. Looks like he went kind of went golfing for that swing, but he managed to foul it off instead of striking out. So we've got another 1-2 pitch coming up. Okay, there we go. My stream started correcting itself. Very nice. And the 1-2 pitch. Ooh, fastball, very high. 2-2. I believe this is Ryosuke Kodama's rookie season for the Lions here. He's just trying to make a name for himself in MPB. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball popped up, going out to left field second base area, and it falls down for a single. Oh my goodness. Looks less of a fielding error and more just the ball found the one spot in the field that it could have landed without anyone getting to it. So it's a good single for the young Kodama.
Oh yeah, it just fell right between them.
Trying to see here, was there any sort of communication there? Nope, just landed in the one spot no one could get to. One on, one out for the Lions. As Sanosuke, catcher, takes the batter's box. And the first pitch, low and away for 1-0. You know, you can't feel too safe, even if you get a guy on first. When you got one out, you got to be careful not to hit into that double play ball. Make it all for naught. And the 1-0 pitch for Mima coming up. And a curveball. Ooh, caught him with the strike. What a nice breaking ball by Mima there. Let's see if we can get a replay of that. Yep, definitely a big breaking curve. Woo! Got him right on the inside. I just noticed something interesting watching Senna there. It seems he kind of like lets go of the bat with one of his hands a lot during his batting stance. Like a half one-handed thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he grounds it out to second base as he turns it over. Oh, and the runner is safe on both. that was an unfortunate decision by the second baseman. I probably would have thrown that over to first base to guarantee the 1 out.
Oh, there goes the review.
They're calling a challenge on that. Okay.
I think he just drew the box.
The captain not having a great start to the season, as you saw with his batting stats not looking too great, and
Marines going with their first request of the game.
Let's see what we got here.
So in the U.S. they do the they put the fake imaginary headset on. In Japan they draw a little TV.
Let's see what we got here. So grounded out to Nakamura, turns it over to the shortstop. I think that he's definitely safe. That's
safe
without
there.
question.
I don't know why there's a challenge.
Yeah, why?
He's safe across.
Why?
Yeah, I don't.
I thought watching it live, I was like, that's not even close. But yeah, what? My goodness, that's I mean, not to question the skipper, but that seems clear as day on both counts. That
Unless they're trying to see whether he came off, and no.
Oh no, I mean, even if he did, like, I mean, it's nice to see some good fundamental baseball, even if the decision may have been bad. But yeah, not sure why we're even watching the replay this much, honestly.
You didn't even see Nakamura signaling for a request, so...
Yeah, very bizarre.
A couple of years ago, I was listening to an interview with NPB Hall of Famer Alex Ramirez about requests, and here we'll see. Safe.
Yeah, it's not a surprise.
It's not a surprise to anybody except the manager, it looks like. But yeah, Alex Ramirez said it really depended on who was asking for a challenge before he would request one.
Interesting.
He said if one of his trusted players was, throwing up the challenge mark, he'd do it immediately. But
got a question from Joker Man: do teams have a limit on challenges in NBA?
I think it might be 2. I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, definitely a challenge lost. Again, not to disparage the manager, but that seemed ill-advised to say the least. So, 2 on, 1 out, as the Lions are up 2-0 against the Marines. Let's see if they can bring in some more runs. Mima with the first pitch. Breaking ball, low and outside. Nice pitch. 0-1.
Yeah, Ramirez said if they just called up some rookie and he was like throwing up the challenge symbol, he'd be like, no, what are you doing? I'm not wasting my challenges. But then in the 9th inning, he would just challenge everything because it's a 9th inning.
Well, yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, it's not like you get to save the challenges, right?
Rollover minutes.
And the 0-1 pitch down in the dirt. That's a ball. 1-1.
I mean, unless he just wanted to give Mima like a minute, but then at that point you could have just done a mound visit.
Yeah, doesn't seem necessary in my opinion.
I'm not a manager. I just play out of the park.
Yeah. All right, the 1-1 pitch by Mima. Again, there's 2 on and 1 out. Ooh, swing and a miss. A 1-2. It's a nice breaking ball by Mima again. Oh no! Oh, looks more like a changeup. Nicely done. Mima's got good stuff, but sometimes he, the control just leaves him, or he leaves him hanging. And the 1-2 pitch coming up now. Ooh, grounded out to second base. Can he turn it this time over to the shortstop, down to first base, double play. There you go. That'll get them out of the inning without losing any runs. As the Marines manage to escape a bit of a hairy situation after a wasted challenge, but all's well that ends okay.
So that Lions... Oh, we got a bullpen car.
Got our ourselves the fun t-shirt gun. The t-shirt gun always seems like a good time, but I know somebody who got horrifically injured by one at a Montreal Expos game once, so I always see them and have a weird, insidious feeling about them.
I met that,
Mascot?
Oh no, that's Zuchan. I didn't meet him. I met Marcoon outside the stadium 2019.
That's nice.
My friend waved him down and said that I had come all the way from the U.S. to see him.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Which, I did not come all the way from the U.S. just to see him, but as far as he knew, I did.
Very sweet notion.
You ever been hugged by a giant bird?
No. Surprisingly not. I have been hugged by a giant orange thing at a Montreal Canadiens game, but not a giant bird.
A giant orange thing.
Yeah, I don't know what to call Yuppie from the Expos. If you
okay. I was about to say, did Gritty, somehow end up there?
He is a Gritty-esque sort of creature, though much friendlier looking, I must say. The Gritty, one of the all-time great mascots in sports for the Flyers in NHL. Matsumoto looking to make quick work of the Marines again.
Yeah, a lot of people think he's a mascot. I'm convinced they just found a guy on Broad Street and put him in. I think that's a real person. That Lions Owen Don. I attended a Marines game with my friend who was a Lions fan, and they brought with them a Lions cheer bag, which was loaded with 15 different player towels, 2 different flags, and 3 different jerseys.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. So we got ourselves Koki Yamaguchi here up for his first at-bat of the game. Off to a bit of a rough start this season, but hopefully he can turn it around.
They had 3 jerseys, and I feel guilty about buying 1.
As we got the Marines fans popping off now, trying to get their man on. And the 0-0 pitch. Fastball up and in for ball 1. Yeah, I've watched a few Marines games, and I'm a big fan of Yamaguchi's stance here. I like the way he just kind of stands out over the plate, and it looks like he's going to make good contact every time, though he doesn't always. As we had another fastball up and in, fouled off to the right side.
I know a lot of people that are excited to see him get more playing time.
Yeah, I mean, you just look at him. He looks like he should be a great hitter. So hopefully he can live up to that promise.
Get a home run in the game I saw.
Coming up. And it is a fastball swing and a miss by Yamaguchi, 1-2.
Did he forget what the count was, or?
Yeah, that did seem like a errant swing, to say the least.
Just talk more about the fact he just walked away and then kind of did a double take.
Oh, did he? Oh, to me it just looked like he lost his balance and was just kind of collecting his balance for a second, but...
As the stream comes down to 2 FPS.
He also felt the stream going down to 2 FPS and wanted to take a break there. La 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 Yamaguchi. Coming up for the 1-2 pitch. Fastball fouled off again to the right side. We'll keep the count at 1-2. As Matsumoto keeps working his brisk pace through the game. Another 1-2 pitch coming up. And fastball. Ooh, outside corner. Strikeout for Yamaguchi. Caught looking. And I believe that is Matsumoto's first strikeout of the game.
Matsumoto has that face that some pitchers have, where they really, really just don't like batters. Kind of like a Max Scherzer kind of face.
And who do we have up now? It's the first pitch, low and outside, ball 1. As Hasunori Yasuda takes the plate. And the 1 pitch. Ooh, popped out to left field. Going down to the warning track. Is it? It is gone. Big bang home run. Solo home run for Yasuda from the Marines as they close the gap 1-2.
Can't see that one again in the second. Oh god, he just demolishes that one.
Yeah, absolutely cranked that out of the field. Matsumoto does not look like a happy camper. Probably hates batters even more now as Yasuda collects his second home run of the season. It would be great if Inoue could get a home run now, because he has a great post-home run celebration where he does a little sumo thing down by the dugout. I'm a big fan of it. Let's see if we can get a
That's a
replay
running
here.
trend with a lot of
Big guys.
big home run hitters. Yeah, do the sumo thing.
Say Inoue at the plate now, looking to replicate his teammate's success, maybe get himself a home run for his troubles. As the 0-1 pitch, fastball low and outside, 1-1. Inoue off to a decent start this season with 276 batting average. As Matsumoto puts another fastball down, grounded out to shortstop. Long throw, but he gets it pretty easily because Inoue is not the quickest cat in the team.
Did you ever see Brandon Laird's home run celebration?
I don't think I did, no.
So his nickname was Sushi Boy because during a slump he ate sushi and he started performing well.
Huh.
So he would make sushi on his way back after he crossed home plate, and then he would feed it to the guy who came up after him.
Wow, okay.
Like the fake imaginary sushi. And I saw they're really sharing a video where Inoue was the one who was coming up next, so he ate the imaginary sushi. And everything on social media was videos of him eating actual sushi.
As Gregory Polanco gets his at-bat and start 0-1. Fastball right down the middle.
Polanco, not new to Japan, but new to the Marines.
Yeah, first season with the Marines. There's the 0-1 pitch. Crank that down to the left field. Well hit ball out to the left fielder, and that should be a nice, easy single for Polanco. The Marines fans are getting more into the game now.
Polanco talking with McKinnon. I had read before that one of the things you look forward to as a foreign player playing in NPB is when you get to get on base
With the other
with the foreign first
Gaijin.
baseman.
Yeah, it is probably a very fun feeling. If I have my lineup correct here, I think it should be catcher Toshiya Sato here for the Marines. Oh no, Naoya Imura catcher.
He didn't get a single start last year because Matsukawa and Sato were getting all the starts.
And the first pitch, swing and a miss, strike one.
I think it was the first time in his 10 years career that he did not get a single start on the top team.
Wow, pretty rough. Matsumoto blew that by him with a fastball. So the 0-1 count with one man on, two out. Fastball popped up behind home plate. That's 0-2.
Well, with Ko Matsukawa, catching a perfect game, I'm sure after that they were just giving him as many starts as they could, so
Yes,
he's back down on the farm now.
He was the reason he had the perfect game. Definitely didn't have anything to do with a young man named Sasaki.
It's a team effort. Even the umpires gotta be perfect.
Oh, he made me think of the Galarraga game in Detroit way back in the day. And the 0-2 pitch, ball one. That was a high and end pitch. Matsumoto doesn't love the call, but he will presumably get right back on it. Again.
If they had a replay back then, and you need a replay to get the out, is it still a
that
perfect
would have
game?
been, yes, without a doubt. I mean, you can't deny that. And the 1-2 pitch, outside for 2-2. Very much in the middle as far as height goes. Just outside. All right. The 2-2 pitch coming up now. And fastball tagged out to right field. Will it get down? No. Caught by the right fielder as that ends the inning for the Marines. They managed to score one and close the gap, but the Lions are still up 2-1. Something I've noticed watching Japanese baseball, looking at the catcher there, it seems like they have less padding than they do in America, or maybe the padding just looks different. But it doesn't seem quite as fortified as the ones they have in MLB.
Oh, I haven't noticed that.
As the Marines take the field again, Mima will be looking to hopefully not as many base runners, but keep it at a 0-run clip for himself. Nice to just take in the ballpark sound sometimes. Beautiful to have fans back in the stadium after a couple years of no cheering, and it's beautiful to have the fans cheering again.
I try not to think about the
dark
that
times.
at all.
the previous era. It's a nice little replay there of Yasuda's home run. Very well hit. Great contact there. Oof.
I think I speak for a lot of people when I say it goes 2019 and then we just teleported to 23.
Yep. Just pretend nothing happened in the middle there.
Kind of like how the Egyptians would just erase all their bad history.
Oh, would they really? I didn't know about that. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, there'll just be gaps in Egyptian history.
About it.
If I didn't write it down, it didn't happen.
Alrighty, so the first batter of the inning, I should say, Ito for the Lions. And the first pitch, fastball up and away, ball one. Lima setting up for the second pitch. And curveball popped way up. It looks like it is going to whoever wants it. Say Inoue catches it. One away for the Marines.
To answer the question of in the chat about the foreign players, I would think so. I would think some of the more big money teams would probably be fielding quite a lot of them at some big contracts. There's some people that want that limit to go away. So, I mean, who knows what could happen in the future about that.
That's it. Oh, and the first pitch. Breaking ball high and outside, ball one. I like Mo Muntz's comment there in the chat about if this were the MLB, we would have had a couple commercial breaks here. And we don't have any of that here, just a lot of on-field advertisement, but you can watch the whole game. As the second pitch, low and away, 2-0.
On-field advertisement, on jersey advertisement, on hat advertisement, batting helmet advertisement.
Listen, whatever it takes to have less commercials, I'm here for it.
Of course.
And the 2-0 pitch, fastball right down the middle, 1-2-1.
Oh, here's a pitching mound advertisement.
Oh, do they really? Wait a minute. Did I not see that? Let me see this.
Oh yeah, you'll see in a second.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, look, again, whatever gets no commercials. And the 1-2 pitch, down in the dirt, 3-1.
Felt the mound was sacred.
And the 3-1 pitch, high and outside. That is a walk for Mima. Looking pretty frustrated with himself, but, worse things have happened. There is one out. There's still a possibility of the double play ball.
I was wondering, was he frustrated with the call? Because that looked like a ball out of the hand.
Oh, no, I think, to me, that doesn't look frustrated with the call. That looks frustrated with himself. That's my diagnosis.
Here's hoping.
As we have Shuta Tanosaki with his second at bat of the evening. He got on earlier with I believe it was a walk, and then he stole a base. In any case, Mima goes down to the pickoff.
Pierre in the chat, I would say most sports fans around the world and literally every other sport seem to be pretty used to advertising all over the place.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oof, Mima with the pickoff attempt again. That's a pretty good, I gotta say, that's a pretty good pickoff move for a right-handed pitcher.
Especially if you see those lower league soccer teams where they need all the money they can get. They're pretty much a walking billboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
European hockey teams, too.
Minor league hockey teams in North America. We have a pitch. Oh, looks like he was going to go for the bunt, but is just missed, so strike one. And the question is, will Tanosaki continue to go for the bunt? Because it looked like he was trying to sneak down the quick drag bunt there. I don't know about you, Michael, but I am a huge fan of bunting. When I first watched Japanese baseball and I saw how much bunting there was, I got very excited.
Yeah, you can give me all the stats you want about how many runs you lose a game, to which I say, how many times do you see a leadoff double, and then the guy is just stranded on second?
Yeah, I know.
But then they flew out 3 times, so I mean, you could have got at least 1 run in with a bunt.
And we have a breaking ball called for strike 2.
And I swear, you see the leadoff double get abandoned more often, like, every single game.
For sure. The 0-2 pitch coming up. Again, we have 1 out. Oh, with the pickoff move down to first, and he's still safe.
It's like, oh, my team's bad with runners in scoring position. Alright, well, bunt the guy over to third. You're gonna fly out anyway. You know how many games you'd win?
People in the chat discussing the Ham Fighters. I think the Ham Fighters should have beef with Ham. I would like to see them fight against Ham, no longer on behalf of Ham. But that's just my take. And another pickoff down to first base. If this were the MLB, that runner would now have total agency to just run down to second base unimpeded.
I've always found it weird the boos that come after a pickoff attempt. Like, what's he supposed to do? Is he not supposed to try and pick him off?
No, you could argue pitch. I mean, I think that's sort of the sentiment.
He's got the option, though.
And the 0-2 pitch. Down in the dirt. That's definitely ball 1.
A pickoff is just a pitch in a wrong direction. For Dustin in the chat, they are the owner of the team. They were formerly the Flyers.
And the 1-2 pitch. Okay, fastball apparently 2 inside or 2 low. That looked pretty good to me. Let's see this, I think a 2-seamer. Oof, that was close. That was a real close pitch, but 2-2. You got 1 man out and 1 man on for the Lions. Top of the 3rd
I think that's the same pitch he didn't get like in the first inning. Looking at it's like right on that line, so...
Oh, man. Not to play an armchair psychologist, but it seems when Mima gets a call he doesn't like, he just kind of seems to lose control for a pitch or two. As we now have a full count with 1 man on and 1 man out.
Being the veteran in the pitching staff, you just wonder, do you ever think he just feels like he's getting too old for these missed calls?
To Matt Roman in the chat, yes. If you watch the game on PLTV, we have all sorts of different TV angles you can watch at. It's a great feature. It's a very, very cool feature where you can select which camera you're watching from in the stadium. Though I am a fan of the classic view as we have here with the full count. Ball 4 as Tonosaki earns himself a very earned walk, I would say, in terms of putting up with a lot of pitching there. And I think we have the pitching coach making a little mound visit here to see how Mima's feeling. 48 pitches through 3 innings is definitely not the start you're looking for. Wow, you know, I've never seen Inoue with his teammates like that. He is a big fella. Didn't realize how much taller he was than everyone else.
I think it was 2018 in which he was the only Marine to have double-digit home runs that year.
Yes, yeah. As we have Nakamura coming back up, we saw in the replay there, one of the hardest hit home run balls you will see in any league, let alone Japan. As he comes up for his second at-bat. Gotta like his batting stance. Very calm, very collected. And the first pitch, fastball inside, 1-0.
So, question for you: with he's batting .347, just hit a home run. You gotta, do you load the bases and try and get a double play, or?
Ooh, interesting.
Especially with how Mima's going right now.
Yeah, but David McKinnon coming up. He's a pretty good power hitter, and he's no slouch at the plate. I don't know. I think you got to just try to pitch around him, maybe. See if you can get him to go fishing or ground into something. But, yeah, definitely something to consider as the second pitch goes low and in for a foul ball. 1-1.
Just with that swing, you see he's looking for another one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh no, you know he wants to crank that. And yes, Sai, Seibu has Kimba the White Lion as their logo. He is the team mascot because Seibu owns Kimba the White Lion. Suspicious. If anyone else gets that reference. Shout out to YMS. And the 1-1 pitch. Fastball low and in, fouled off to the left side, 1-2.
He's upset with himself.
He's like, oh, I could have had that. He's like, that could have been career home run number, what were we at, 429? It would have been?
Speaking of the Lion mascot, I was in Shinagawa Station, and they had a one-day-only throwback hat pop-up. I got a Seibu throwback hat.
Oh, like the kind of like the lighter teal.
The light blue '70s one with the lion,
that's
lion on the front.
That's very nice.
$70, but it does a job.
1-2 pitch coming up. 1 out, 2 men on. As he gets him swinging with the breaking ball. Strikeout for Nakamura, but there was a stolen base by Tonosaki down to the third base. Actually, not Tonosaki. I believe that was Kodama. So we have... Oh, double steal, actually. So 2 on, second and third with 2 out. As the changeup got him swinging there. See if Mima can get himself out of another jam. Got 2 on, runners on second and third as David McKinnon comes up to the plate.
Did you see earlier he was retweeting stuff about Yoshida, who 2 home runs in an inning the other day.
Oh, very nice. First pitch, fastball low and away, or look maybe more like a changeup, but still a ball nonetheless.
Did you see those highlights from that Red Sox game?
I did not.
Masataka Yoshida had 2 home runs in 1 inning, including a grand slam.
Wow, dang, good for him. No, I've been, even though it's easier for me to watch, I've been totally focused on NTB over MLB this year.
Yeah, it happens to a lot of people.
So we got ourselves...
It's pretty fun.
It's, you know, baseball season. It's great that both leagues happen at once, because if you want to just consume as much baseball as possible, it's all there for you. As the 1-0 pitch coming up for Mima. McKinnon looks primed to collect himself some RBIs. 1-1 pitch. Oh, off to Yasuda, who throws it down to first base. That's the third out of the inning. And Mima works himself out of yet another jam. No runs given up after a couple hits and a couple steals. As the Lions still lead the Marines 2-1 in the third inning.
And you know what helps you consume all that baseball?
Pacific League TV. The best
membership to Pacific League TV.
Honestly,
is that 1,200 yen?
Yeah, something like that. The Pacific League TV membership, honestly, it's a great streaming service. You get all the games, you get all the minor league games, and the UI is pretty good with all the different camera angles you get, and you get to hear that Japanese commentary and the all the exciting fans. It's a great. Honestly, like I love Pacific League TV.
And if you're a fan of minor league prospects in MPB, you actually get all 12 teams farm leagues. So Central League teams are there too.
That's true. You also get the Central League farm teams. Yeah.
Today's exchange rate, I think that's like $9 a month. You could do worse.
Absolutely. No, I think that's like $20 in Canadian money, because Canadian money might as well be Monopoly money. Yeah, pretty much there.
Oh, okay. Maybe one day they'll graduate to life money. Is it true people call them loonies and toonies?
Yes, loonies and toonies are our $1 and $2 currency. Now, I will say this: I like having coins for $1 and $2.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, the American $1, I find that so perplexing. Whenever I go to America, it's just such an odd thing to see.
In Japan, their $1 is a 100 yen coin, and something about putting just a 100 yen coin in a vending machine.
Yeah, you know, just that's the thing. Like coins feel good. I love in toonies, the $2 coin we have in Canada. They're pretty big. When you get a pocket of toonies, it's hefty. Like $20 worth of toonies will weigh you down.
I saw a vending machine where it was like a bright yellow machine, had a cartoon dog, and it was like an off-brand vending machine in Japan. and his dog on the front was having a seizure, and all he was like saying in a little speech bubble was just 1 coin. I'm like, I think I will spend just 1 coin.
As Fujiwara Yoda, I should say, my goodness, comes to the plate. First pitch, strike one. And the second pitch, breaking ball, very inside. 1-1. Fujiwara is leading the team so far this season with a 299 batting average. And the second pitch, fastball outside, grounded down to shortstop, thrown over to first base for 1 away. First out by the Lions, easy as you like, as Matsumoto continues to hold the team down. Nice grab and throw by rookie Kodama for the Lions.
That ball bounces really high on that infield.
Yeah,
that turf or that infield like track material.
Tight dirt. And the first pitch for Matsumoto. Fastball high and away. Ball 1. Kurosawa looking to get his first hit of the evening. With 1 away. Second pitch. Breaking ball. Wow, I don't know about your stream, but my stream just slowed down there and made it look like that breaking ball took a minute to get to the plate. That was slow-mo baseball for a moment.
It was the gyro ball. Matsuzaka's teaching it.
Interesting. Okay.
To Nat in the chat, I really liked how when they lost 1 game, all of a sudden everyone was crying for its cancellation. That was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen.
As Fujiwara fouls one off the catcher's mask, 1-2. Now with the 1-2 pitch, Matsumoto winds up, and the delivery, fastball very low and in. Fujiwara dancing away from that one, 2-2.
Gotta protect your kneecaps.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that actually looked more like something like a cutter or a slider even. But definitely inside. Woo.
Is that what the kids call a slurve?
I think slurve goes the other way. Oh, good hit ball right up the center field line as Fujiwara collects his first hit of the season, first hit of the night, I should say.
That was Kurosawa.
Easy, like. Oh, was it? My mistake. Yeah. Too many Fujis. Very well.
Fuji TV?
Oh, Kurosawa. Oh, yeah. Whoopsie. I'll get it eventually. 1 man, 1 out for the Marines here. As who do we have taking the plate here? Yudai Fujioka, shortstop. Guess he technically lead the team with a 344 average, but I don't think he's had as many plate appearances. As first pitch is high and inside, ball 1. As Kurosawa takes a solid lead off first. And strike 1, low and outside, 1-1. There we go for the nicely placed breaking ball. Matsumoto, 1 on, 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. As the Lions lead 2-1 in the 3rd inning.
It's a lot of 1s.
There's a lot of 1s. And the pitch. Ooh, fastball right down the middle, more or less. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch coming up here for Matsumoto. Always got to be mindful of not grounding into that double play. Going to try to get some lift on this ball if he does make contact. And he pops it right up behind home plate, keeping the at-bat alive. You saw it was a fastball just up and inside.
Bit under that.
1-2 pitch. Just outside, ball 2. Fujioka showing good patience here. Working the count. 2-2 pitch coming up. Runner on first with 1 out.
Fujioka's a former, played in college, and I think he played in the corporate leagues for a while.
Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, the corporate leagues are an interesting system where it's sort of like the independent minor league system from the rest of NPB, where there are some pretty good players that end up coming out of there. Actually, Mima himself played in the industrial leagues before coming to the NPB.
Such an interesting system because some of the players, they actually, do have to work for that company, so...
Yeah, exactly. I mean, got to have a job. Man, if we had that here, I would love to play for my company's baseball team. As Matsumoto gets a strikeout, that's 2 away with the fastball low and away. He just put that ball right where Fujioka didn't want to see it. With that, oh, actually, it looks more like it was a slider. Very well done.
Spreadsheets during the day, spray charts at night.
Matsumoto picking up his 2nd strikeout of the evening, I believe. 1 on, 2 out. As who do we have taking at bat here? Shogo Nakamura, I believe. Yes, yeah. Mr. Nakamura, the captain. Hoping to collect a hit. And pitch number 1 is a fastball high and in for ball 1.
Nakamura, alumni of Waseda, a massive college baseball powerhouse in Japan. One of the members of the Big Six, I believe.
As the 1-0 pitch coming up. Low and outside for strike 1. Well-placed ball by Matsumoto. Just about as well-placed as you can ask for it. Almost even a good framing job by Sengo. Yamaguchi on deck. As the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. As he was a breaking ball to the outside that got Nakamura fishing. Definitely not having the start to the season he would hope. Having a bit of a rough game. With the 1-2 pitch coming up. 2 on, 1 man on first. And he pops that one foul just over the catcher's head, keeping the at-bat alive, 1 and 2. I do see people in the chat talking about the WBC. The WBC was enormously exciting. I thought that was great for baseball, and here's hoping the next one's even more fun. Though, man, this one was almost as perfect as it could be. At the 1-2 pitch, strikeout. Number 3 for Matsumoto, low and away. Well-placed ball as he holds the Marines to no runs yet again. Lines are up 2-1 going into the 4th inning. Was Mima getting back on the mound again. Hoping to have maybe less drama this time, because last 2 innings, while he hasn't given up any runs, they have come at hairy situations.
During the WBC, I actually saw them airing the game on the monitor in the inside of the trains.
Oh wow, really? Man, that's
awesome. The monitor that tells you when your stop's coming up. Yeah, that's not important.
No, we have more important things. Good morning, baseball stat. Thank you for joining us for Baseball for Breakfast. It's now 6 a.m. Eastern Time. We've been at this for about an hour as we are going into the 4th inning. The game's chugging along very nicely. As we get a nice panoramic view here of Zozo Marine Stadium, one of the more cavernous ballparks in the NPB. Huge stadium. On what seems like a chilly, windy Chiba evening.
There'll be a lot of those for the next couple months, at least.
Oh, for sure. Now, does Japan have the same seasonal cycle as we do in North America? Like, is January winter, or is it like Australia where it's summer?
Yeah, January's winter.
Okay, it's the equator that determines that, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's south of the equator. Winter is summer.
I think I failed that science class.
Struggling to find my words. As we got a look here at the Marines faithful, looks like a great place to be. I love the Marines uniform. The pinstripe, such a classy look. Gotta love a team that wears pinstripes.
Have you seen their 70s and 80s uniforms?
I haven't. Ooh, I would love to now.
Lotte Orions. Go look up their uniforms. They're great.
I'll definitely check that out. I also like the alternate they wear where they do the all-black jersey. That's a pretty fun jersey, too. Lotte definitely one of the more stylish teams of the league. Is the first pitch, breaking ball high and outside for strike one.
A couple years ago for Marines Fest, they had a jersey that just looked like an Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So Ryusei Sato gets ready for the 0-1 delivery. And he pops that ball out to right field, gets down for a nice, easy single. Mima, not happy with himself, but it is what it is.
You just gotta hope now that he breaks the cycle the last couple innings and just, moves on from that.
Can't help but think that we will be seeing a bunt coming up here, as is tradition when you get yourself a quick single. You have someone who's not exactly slow on the bases at first. Inoue probably getting ready to receive a couple pickoffs. Oh, yeah, well, he's the runner is staying very sheepishly close. As Ryosuke Kodama, I believe, getting ready for a bunt. Sexy bunt alert, everybody. Oh, and the pickoff. Gotta love that the fans are cheering hard for a man who they know is bunting. Or, nope, yep, okay, there he goes. Squaring up to bunt. Can the rookie get it down to advance the runner? Perfectly placed bunt down the first base line. Oh, you couldn't ask for a better first base bunt as he gets out, but does advance the runner down to second base. Well done by the rookie. That was a real clean bunt. You gotta... like I said, I love a bunt. I appreciate the art of bunting. Look at that. Perfection. My goodness.
So have you ever seen any of the Japanese baseball cards that have released earlier in the season? A lot of the pictures are from spring training, but in February. And all the rookie players, their pictures are almost like always them bunting in the batting cage. You'll see a batting cage in the background. They're practicing a bunt.
I like it. As Senatsuge comes up to the plate, looking to collect an RBI, maybe off a good hit, or at least pop the ball up to advance the runner to third. So you have one on and man on second. Swing and a miss. A big breaking ball by Mima gets him fishing. Mima's control may be a bit off tonight, but that curveball is getting some batter swinging. Though I do think it is the ball that Nakamura cranked out for a home run.
Maybe that goes back to his control issues, though, because he left that one pretty much. On the heat map, it says Nakamura bats 500 when it's up there.
And the 0-1 pitch again caught him fishing. 0-2.
I wonder if he has his fishing permit.
Wonder if that's a thing in Japan.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, makes sense.
If it exists, it has paperwork for it.
That's fair.
They actually have indoor fishing complexes there.
Really? Okay, now that's interesting. That's really cool. I'd like to check that out. As Mima gets ready for the 0-2 pitch. And fastball low in the dirt. That's ball one.
Some of the more expensive ones, they look expensive. Some of the cheaper ones are just like a pool with like milk crates around it, and you just sit on the milk crate.
I like that. That's good aesthetic. Something about sitting on a milk crate just brings a smile to my face.
Sometimes you gotta stack a couple of them up.
Well, yeah, for sure.
I need to work in the city, but I really want to go fishing right now at 2 p.m. on a Monday.
I'll go down to my local indoor fishing complex. As the 1-2 pitch by Mima coming up. Breaking ball, hit out to left field. Looks like it might get down. Oh, that is definitely going to be at least a double. as Senosuke drives in a run. As that brings the lines up to 3-1 over the Marines so far here in the 4th inning. The Marines have been nigh invincible at home this season, but it looks like they are losing some of that gas. Hopefully their offense can pick it up in the latter half of the game. Very cleanly hit ball by Suge. Just off the fence and left field.
I think I saw a lot of Invincible Seibu jerseys out in the Owen Don. And now you just have to see, does he keep his control again, or is he going to get a repeat of the last couple innings?
As we have one on and a man on second. First pitch, fastball right down the middle, easy as you like, 0-1. Is Yuji Kaneko is at the plate. Only 3 hits so far this season, but could grab himself his second RBI if he can drive in the run here. And the 0-1 pitch coming up. Fastball way outside, 1-1. Man, you can really see and hear, obviously, how much energy those Lions fans are bringing to the proceedings tonight. Mima with the 1-1 pitch. Waving off his catcher, says he doesn't like what he's getting.
Yeah, I actually thought the stream was frozen there for a second.
Breaking ball fouled off, 1-2.
If the Lotte fans are known for being the loudest, I'd have to say Seibu's probably, at minimum, number 2.
They definitely are a rambunctious bunch. When I watched the game where they were at Saitama Prefectural Stadium instead of the Balloon Dome, the fans were super, super energetic. It was quite the sight to see. Balloon Dome, also a very interesting stadium, the way they have it set up where it's an outdoor dome, as it were.
Outdoor, indoor, the roof doesn't open.
Though
apparently it's really humid in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've heard it gets very hot and humid in there.
Me and humidity don't get along.
That's most people. Who likes humidity, honestly?
Probably the people that live in like the Pacific Islands.
Yeah, maybe. With the 1-2 pitch coming up. Fastball struck right up the middle, turned down to first base, and that's 2 away as the runner advances down to third base. Can Mima pull it out of the hat here again, but reducing the damage to just 1 run. As Suzuki drives the... It was a pretty well-hit ball. That could have been a hit, but it was well collected by shortstop and Fujioka. And as he collects the second out. And the first pitch, breaking ball, struck down to left field. What a grab by Hirasawa. Nope, that's not Hirasawa. Yasuda. There we go. I'm getting the names. Yasuda has been the MVP for the Marines so far this game, I'd say, with that beautiful diving stab there. And his home run being the only run the Marines have collected. As we come to the bottom of the 4th, the Lions are up 3-1. I know I keep mixing up Yasuda and Hirasawa. It's because it's Hisanori Yasuda. Sounds a lot like Hirasawa to me.
So, pretty much the rest of the league has been rained out. Half the games are going, but...
Oh, well, there we go. We are the big game tonight.
The other game, there's 2 currently going on, only 1 Pacific League game, and Nippon Ham leads Oryx 5-3 in the top of the 3rd.
Wow, that's a lot of runs for the 3rd inning.
And Hiromi Ito only has 1 strikeout so far. And he's given up 3 runs. That's not normal for him.
Matsumoto taking the mound again for the 4th inning. He's been having a pretty good game so far, only giving up a couple hits, no walks, I believe, and that 1 home run with a couple strikeouts.
Former Cub Frank Schwindel seems to be the MVP of the Oryx game so far, with 2 RBIs and 1 hit.
Senosuke.
And Tomoya Mori, the former Lion, has a RBI in that game as well.
See people in the chat talking about NPB expansion. Where could NPB expand to? I'm trying to think.
Okinawa.
Maybe, yeah, Okinawa. I was thinking maybe Nagasaki, but the Dragons are kind of that area. Unless you just have like a Pacific League team there.
Southern Japan's kind of got a 2 teams kind of a stranglehold on that, so I'd wonder how many of them would move on to that.
As Yamaguchi comes to the plate, looking to collect his first hit of the evening.
A friend of mine in Okayama says Okayama's a big baseball town, but I think the closest team's 2 hours away, so Okayama could work.
That could work. As the first pitch slow and away for ball 1 by Matsumoto.
I think Kyoto's in Tigers territory, but Kyoto would be a cool team.
Shinkoku could use a team. That is an idea. As the 1-2 pitch. Fastball on the outside. Kick down to Kodama. Turns it over to first base, and that's 1 away for the Lions. Matsumoto made quick work of Yamaguchi there as he grounded out to shortstop. As we have 1 away in the bottom of the 4th inning. Yasuda coming up for his second at-bat of the evening. Hoping to replicate the success of the first with that beautifully hit home run. Hisanori Yasuda. First pitch, fouled off to the right side, 0-1. As the wind continues to blow.
Blowing in now, looks like.
Yeah, I mean, blowing into the right seems like it's been like that all game with the 0-2 pitch. 0-1 pitch, now the 0-2 count with the fastball that just goes right by Yasuda. Just overpowering him right down the middle there. Man, if Yasuda made contact with that, though. The 0-2 pitch coming up. And the windup. And popped up just over to the left side. Will they catch it? Just shy of making a great in the stands catch by Sato.
I think that ball missed the cameraman by like a few inches.
Yeah, Yamaguchi has been hitting well for the last couple games, and it would be nice if he can get back to his home run form, as Angels Across the Sky points out. He's a guy who, like I said, looks like he should always hit well. He's got such a great stance and such a great technique. Just doesn't come through for him all the time. But, it's baseball. It doesn't come through for everyone all the time. Except Murakami last season. that just nothing seemed to go wrong for him for most of last season. Ball 1, low and inside.
He did have that little slump last season after he hit 54, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
People thought he'd shatter it, and then...
To end the season, he's sort of like, with a strikeout. Matsumoto working too quick for us to even keep up with him there, as he picks up yet another strikeout this evening. On a beautiful fastball. I mean, I don't know what Yasuda didn't want to swing on there. That was as pretty as you like. No on, 2 out. Coming up here at the bottom of the 4th, as Matsumoto has thrown 55 pitches so far this game, as Seiya Inoue takes the plate. Breaking ball down in the dirt, 1-0. And the pitch. Inoue takes a big hack at that and misses, 1-1. see, that's the way Inoue likes to swing, almost like an uppercut swing, like he's going for a home run every time, as Matsumoto wastes no time to make another pitch. Fouled off to the right by Inoue, 1-2. And Matsumoto is pitching faster than the commentary will allow, it seems.
Do you think he studied launch angle, or is that just a swing?
I think that's just a swing. And yeah, Baseball Stat has pointed out Murakami is kind of fallen off this season. Not sure what's going on with him over in the Central League, as we have a low pitch, 1-2-2. Matsumoto, again, working quickly and probably coming back with the pitch in just a matter of moments. And the 2-2 pitch coming up. Popped up to the right field side by Inoue as he tries to make it down, but it seems like an easy out. And that's 3 away for the Lions here to end the 4th inning. Lions lead 3-1 going into the 5th, as we've reached just about almost at the halfway point this game. Ooh, advertisement for the Chiba, I think, what do they call this? The Blackout Night, or like Miami Vice Night or something?
I think it's black.
Oh, I don't know. All I know is I love these jerseys. These are gorgeous. Very reminiscent of those Marlins jerseys. Some people may remember from a couple years ago. Who am I kidding? Who knows about the Marlins? What am I saying? Black Summer Weekend. Oh yes, the Tokyo Dome game coming up with the Lions in July. I hope we are broadcasting that. I know there is discussion around that, and hopefully we can bring that game to you coming up in July. And yeah, I agree with Cy Hart. Yeah, if you want to see big guys just give it their all every swing, Inoue is the guy for you. He just kind of looks like a construction worker swinging a 2x4 out there.
Construction worker.
And yeah, I agree with Dustin. Yeah, those black neon jerseys, sick. Just absolutely gorgeous looking. Oh, looks like Mima's being replaced. Who do we have here? Can't really blame the manager for pulling him out there. You kind of worry about Mima leading to more damage, because he has been pretty off so far this game. And this season, unfortunately. But might as well cut our eyes to the moon when you can. As we have Takahiro Nishimura taking the mound.
Even only going 4, that's still one of the his best starts so far, I think. So,
oh, 7 games so far this season. Hasn't given up anything. So, including no strikeouts, I believe. So, I guess he's very much a ground ball pitcher, judging by these stats.
Yeah, can we get a FIP up there?
Speaking of FIP, I saw some crazy stats where I think Roki Sasaki until last game had a negative FIP.
Yeah, I saw that.
Though now he's what's his opponent batting average? It's like 0.0087 or something. Like, you have a better chance to win the lottery than you do to get on base against Roki Sasaki at this point.
It's not even fair. Nishimura, another corporate league veteran. Played for NTT East Japan. Came over from Nippon Ham last year. Trades aren't that big of a thing, usually.
Oh, yeah. As we got center fielder Shohei Suzuki coming up to the plate for the Lions. Nishimura with his first pitch of the evening. And it is a fouled off to the right side. Looked like a fastball going down and in. 0-1. And the second pitch, fouled off to the right side, 0-2. With a nicely placed forkball, the most devastating pitch in all of Japan. Some guys, it's been really pioneered over the last couple years. Like, the forkball is absolutely dominating the Japanese league.
I really like how the the Mets are adopting that ghost fork thing for Senga.
Oh, I mean, you gotta. And the 0-2 pitch, grounded off to the right side. Nakamura collects it, throws down to Inoue for 1 away. Good start for Nishimura's evening, getting the first batter on 3 pitches.
Did you see in the outfield, instead of having like K's up there, like the fans holding the stands, they have like just pictures of forks?
Interesting. Oh,
When he gets strikeout on
I
it.
haven't seen that. Oh, I like that. That's very cool. Sorry, for a moment I was like, why do you have forks? Oh, right. Okay, the fork ball, right. I was thinking, is he just eating the batters? At the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 by Nishimura. As we come to the halfway point of the game, I'd just like to reintroduce ourselves. I'm Jimbo Bernicki, pleased to be joined here by Michael Beeley. And yeah, we're about halfway through this game here, coming up to an hour and a half broadcasting, with the 0-1 pitch coming up. Oh, struck out down to the right side, way back, but collected easily by Yamaguchi. Or no, Fujioka, I should say. Yeah. And that's 2 away from Nishimura, getting off to a good start of his evening here. And thank you, Muntz, for joining us this evening. We're happy to provide English commentary, and we wouldn't do it without you guys here, making it all worth it tonight. Or today, I should say. Right, it is 6:30 in the morning here on the East Coast. Nakamura coming up to bat. Not Nakamura. What's his name? Oh, no, it is Nakamura. And that's strike 1, low and outside. 0-2. And the 0-1 pitch by Nishikawa coming up. Oh, whoa! Wild pitch, way in the dirt, bouncing away. Definite ball there. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. We appreciate you joining us here tonight. Man, must be a blessing to be able to watch this at 7 p.m. But waking up too early it's not that bad when you get to watch some good baseball. As the 1-1 pitch comes up, low and outside for ball 2.
Speaking of that, I just realized the sun is now out.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I just peeked out over from my little recording studio box. I see the sun is coming out. Christian Torres asks, what are the odds the Marines make a comeback? If we were on the road, I would say pretty low, but at home they tend to hit pretty well, so maybe we get a little comeback here. As another pitch, way low and outside for ball 3. I guess he's trying not to let Nakamura get an inside ball and hit another big-time home run.
Looking at his advanced chart here, it seems to be a problem with Nishimura that most of his at-bats tend to go, 6, 7, 8 pitches.
Well, he is up to pitch number 4 here at this bat, or 5 here at this at bat. That was just the 4th one. Breaking ball, low and away, and for a walk. All right. It definitely did seem a little low, and Nakamura didn't come around on it, so he does earn himself a walk down to first base. And just a reminder to everyone that not only can you watch the live games here on Pacific League TV, but also feel free to check out our other content, including highlight reels and home run videos. We're trying to make more content this year in English for our English fans, because we would love to see the game grow in the English market. As David McKinnon comes up here for his 3rd at-bat of the evening. Fastball, high down the middle, ball 1.
And just remember, every like, comment, share, or subscription, we are able to bring you more English content. So even something as small as just clicking the thumbs up button really, really helps.
Yeah. Ooh, fastball. Okay, that seemed as down the middle as you can get for my liking, but apparently that's ball 2. Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
maybe
right.
Mima had a case.
Not to doubt the umpires, but all right. 2-0 coming up. Breaking ball. That was definitely inside. I'll give him that. As we have 2 out, 1 on for ball 3 after Ishimura there. If I'm McKinnon, I am going to try and just hit this out of Chiba Prefecture on this pitch coming up. Welcome in our fan from Brazil, Felipe Martins, as we have the 3-0 pitch, ball 4. Okay, low and outside, I guess. Manager doesn't look too pleased with that, as that's our second walk in a row here. So we got 2 on, man on first and second. Thank you for subbing, David. Dustin, my goodness. I'm already getting delirious. 6:30 in the morning. Sasuke Genda, I get you, Pierre G. Hedgehog. I get that. Is Ryusei Sato coming up for his at-bat. That's right, Couscous. Baseball for breakfast. I haven't had my first coffee yet, but I think we are getting towards that point in the morning. Though I am quite, honestly, I am more awake than I thought I would be. Once we got into the flow here, I am primed up and pumped for the game.
I've had about 2 so far.
And that's right, Joker Man. This stadium is right next to the ocean. It's right next to Chiba Bay, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous view. If you can ever get down to the stadium and go look at the outside, it's amazing. You've seen it, right? What do you have to say about the nearby surroundings, Michael?
Oh, outside it's really nice. I mean, you got a bunch of statues. You got I think they have the handprints outside of I forget which team it is. Maybe the 2010 team.
And
you got a giant perfect game mural dedicated to Sasaki, right outside.
Man, that's awesome.
The only downside is that your only real way to get there is either like a 20-minute walk or a bus. And depending on what station you get to, by the time you get to the bus, it's going to be about 20 minutes, so you might as well have just walked to the stadium in that time.
Yeah, I would always walk. As the 0-1 pitch coming up here, 2 on, 2 out. And the pitch, woof, well hit, foul ball though, 0-2.
The only real downside is it's not even their fault. Google Maps tries to take you the long way against your will.
That's strange. I wonder why it does that. I wonder what sort of GPS flub up.
It'll tell you to walk all the way a mile down just to cross the street when you can just cross the street.
And that's right, Joker Man. It is often windy down by Cheap Marine Stadium. That was not an aberration when you were there. It is a very windy place in general. As the 0-2 pitch coming up here. Grounded off to shortstop. Kicked over to second base instead of first, but he still collects the out as Nishikawa gets out of the inning with no damage, really. 3-1 Lions up in the 5th inning. As we've reached our halfway point in the game.
And as for the other Pacific League game going on, not much moving there.
Still 5-3?
Still 5-3. Nippon Ham leads Orioles.
And where are they at in the game? 4th inning?
Top of the 4th. Go Matsumoto, 2 hits, 2 RBI.
I love Go Matsumoto's name. Just go Matsumoto, go!
And Arismendi Alcantara with an RBI as well.
Speaking of Matsumoto's, we have our starting pitcher, let me get his first name right, Wataru Matsumoto, coming out for his 5th inning of work. He's definitely been very effective so far this evening, limiting damage really to only that 1 home run hit by Yasuda. And is that Usher's Yeah playing? Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love the music I hear over the PA Japanese games.
I heard Limp Bizkit one time just get blasted at a game.
That's awesome.
Uncensored as well, so.
Last game I watched, I heard Linkin Park's Breaking the Habit, and I was like, wow, I'm in early high school all over again. Same thing with this. Man, this song takes me back.
A couple of times, some of the players just walked up to Naruto openings.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh man, we need more of that. More anime opening walk-up songs. Gregory Polanco will be kicking off the inning.
Tanaka got his own J-pop song made for him.
Really? Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, J-pop group he's a fan of. They just made a song for him.
That's sick. Gregory Polanco coming up for a second at bat today. Collected a single in the first, if I recall correctly. Very well hit ball down to right field. And the first pitch. Fastball right down the middle. 0-1. And no, Jason, actually, we are the official partners of Pacific League TV, so this is an official stream. Didn't even get permission. We just, it's the stream.
They just kind of grabbed me off the street one day.
And, oh man, whoa, okay. The third pitch after that first ball, Polanco skies this ball down to right field, foul. 1-2. Breaking ball. That could have been a huge hit if you got a little more in on that. As Polanco taking a moment to collect himself. One and two pitch coming up with a fastball down the middle as Polanco slaps that down the right field line. Easy. Oh no, foul ball. Really? Oh, that looked like a well hit ball to me.
Well, I thought it was fair as well, but
just outside of the first base line. Polanco definitely seems like a pull hitter. Let's see where this ball ends up. Oh wow, yeah, my goodness. Peter M has a good question. If he goes on Japan, ouch! It seems like a ball that didn't quite count as a hit by a pitcher, but definitely did make contact with his shin. 2-2. Peter's asking if there's any baseball-related activities you should take part in the winter. Do you have any advice for him, Michael?
You got the Baseball Hall of Fame that's open year-round at Tokyo Dome. I believe you can take tours of some of the more famous stadiums, like Tokyo Dome and Koshin Stadium. Well, probably Jingu.
Actually,
Jingu being one of the oldest stadiums, so
I would definitely, Jingu I would check out before they demolish it, unfortunately. And I would also try to make my way up to Hokkaido to see their new stadium. What a gem that is. As Polanco fouls another ball off. 2-2, staying alive at this at-bat.
They better figure out some way to keep Jingu. I don't know why you'd demolish that
such
one.
a historic landmark. It's it's upsetting to think about. But
I'm not a real estate developer, so...
Yep.
So that means I kind of have a soul, so...
Polanco with the 2-2 pitch, grounded up to second base, easily collected and turned down to first. Whoa, okay. Polanco, though, almost made a play out of that with a quick run down to first. But that's one away for the Lions here in the fifth inning.
But also, Peter, if you go to there's a baseball card chain in Japan called Mint. If you want to just see some cool baseball memorabilia, that's always there. You can just see, like, signed jerseys and everything. Buy them if you really want to. That's a good way to get baseball in the wintertime. They used to have a winter league, but I don't think it's still going on anymore.
Catcher Naoya Imura coming up to the plate, looking to get his first hit of the season. As we have one out, none on base. Hit the pitch, breaking ball right down the middle. Good start for Matsumoto. Matsumoto making quick work as usual with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball swung on a miss. That's 0-2. With a 147 K per hour. I always forget the K to miles conversion rate, even though I am Canadian. About what is 147 K? You'd say about 95-ish? 94?
147? No, I think that's probably 90, 91.
Oh, wow, okay. Not even
I think 155 might be like 95 or 96.
Okay. And with the third pitch, skies that down to right field, off into the foul area, no catch.
155 is 96. Yeah, so 161 is 100. 164 is 100. So what was he throwing? 145?
Yeah. So
90 miles an hour.
Okay. Oh, it looks a lot quicker than that. Matsumoto with the 0-2 pitch. Fastball on the outside. 1-2. With the windup on the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball down in the dirt, 2-2. I've noticed with the Lions, they have a tendency to let their pitchers pitch longer than the other teams I've seen, where, even if they've given up a run, they'll let them get the complete game. So I do wonder how much longer Matsumoto will stay in if he can keep this clip up. As the breaking ball gets chopped down to shortstop, rookie Kodama flips it over to first base, 2 away for the Lions.
They're not too obsessed with pitch counts. It's slowly getting there, but, in the U.S., 74 pitches, you'd probably think his day's close to being done.
Yeah, he's probably going to get through the inning, and that's it.
But now you could probably see him go into the 8th if he keeps it clean.
I'm torn because I totally understand the need for pitch counts, and preserving arms. But I just love to see a starter go long. I love to see a starter get at least 7 innings of work in.
There's just something absurd about some of the pitch counts. The guys only get to the 4th inning.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I mean, unless you've had a night like Mima where you had a bad night. As Matsumoto gets a quick 1 pitch, 1 out turnaround there, as the Lions lead whoa, getting tired here. As the Lions lead the Marines 3-1 through the 5th inning. All right, I think with that big stutter, that is my cue for some coffee. Some good morning coffee.
In the Nippon Ham Oryx game, it's now 5-4, so movement there from Oryx.
Keeling this Starbucks thing open.
And speaking of pitching and pitch counts, Oryx has already gone through, they've already gone through 3 pitchers.
Well, I suppose
it's the mid-4th.
5 runs given up that early in the game. That seems still a bit, I don't know what the word would be, overcautious, overzealous, not sure. But that is a bit much.
Miyagi gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks. Only went one inning.
1 inning and he gave up 5. That's rough.
Yeah, that makes a bit more sense.
And that's right, Sai. Coffee is the real life middle inning reliever.
But on the other half, Hiromi Ito for the Fighters has gone 4, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 walks. So about both
those starting pitchers having a rough time.
Pretty much in the same way.
Here of how bad Mima's evening was. Sure, he's not terribly enthused to be seeing that. Yeah, showing that Yasuda home run. Pretty much the only highlight of the game offensively so far for the Marines. But I don't know if this is statistically true. That is the first home run I've seen at Zozo Marine Stadium this year for the Marines, because they tend to be a small ball team, offensively speaking. And that's right, Dustin. Yeah, the cheerleaders are very idol-like all over Japan. It's not just with the Marines. Every game you'll see some absolutely stunning cheerleaders who do great work, honestly.
They actually have their own trading card set, if you can believe it.
Really? Oh my goodness, I love that.
You can get their autographs in each box.
Wow, that's awesome.
There's times where those are the more expensive boxes, at the end of the season when they're trying to eliminate inventory.
Yeah, that makes sense. So here we are on the top of the 6th inning. Lions lead 3-1. As you see here, the Marines have only collected 3 hits so far this game.
Forget what year it was, but I remember the actual set for the Fighters was they couldn't give them away. It was $20, but for some reason the Fighters cheerleader set was $80.
Wow! Oh my goodness.
So,
did that come with Frep the Fox? Did you get the mascot with the?
Oh yeah, they got a card.
Okay, well there you go.
I think you can even get the Fox's autograph in there.
Yeah, I would definitely understand that with the. So, some of the mascots, like Frep the Fox for the Fighters, is pretty popular, from what I understand.
I think Slyly's my favorite. After, the mysterious fish retired.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, I wish the fish was... The fish is so great. To all our viewers, if you don't know what we're talking about, look up the Chiba Lodi Marines fish mascot. It is a delight to see. Honestly, the most unique and interesting mascot I've ever seen in any sport.
They had a brief moment where he replaced his body with a giant version of his own head.
Yeah. And he would like jump out of it.
Yeah, and then you would see him in the airport at Narita International with his body on the luggage carousel.
Rookie Ryosuke Kodama coming up for his at bat this evening.
I saw in a video he like did a double take like on the luggage carousel, and I'm like, why is he doing a double take? Did he not think it was his? Did he not tag it properly?
Nishimura with the first pitch, breaking ball low and outside for strike one. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, the mysterious fish mascot was the best for the Marines.
Hashtag bring back the fish.
Nishimura for the second pitch. Fouled off to the right side, 0-2. Right, Dustin? It's a magnificent mascot. As Nishimura with the 0-2 pitch. Low and outside for ball one.
There also used to be a giant CGI version of the fish that would announce like the lineups.
Interesting. Oh, okay, I like that. Nishimura with the 1-2 pitch to rookie Kodama. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Well done by Nishimura. That looked like a fork ball that just dove off the plate there. Nishimura with his first strikeout of the evening. Yep, the devastating fork ball, a trademark of many Japanese pitchers in MPB. Did they have a retirement ceremony for the mysterious fish? Do you know about that?
They did.
They did.
They
Oh
did.
man, that's awesome. Suke Senda coming up for his at bat. Rocked off to the right field, down for a single. Well placed hit. Nishimura not wasting much time there, getting the hit off one pitch.
I think I remember seeing a video where Brandon Laird had hit a home run, so he started doing his sushi celebration, and the fish just watched him in horror.
That's outstanding.
The cameraman, like the at-bat was going on, they just zoomed in on the fish's face while he was just shocked. Maybe that's what happened to the fish.
Laird ate him. He left for fear of Laird eating him. Maybe the Laird's gone. He can return.
I mean, nobody's seen him since.
Shohei Suzuki at the plate. 1 on, 1 out. As Nishimura feigns a pickoff move. As previously stated, 1 on, 1 out for Shohei Suzuki here at the top of the 6th inning. Fastball down the middle, strike one. Nicely placed ball.
For Peter, yeah, you should be able to see some high school games in the wintertime.
With the 0-1 pitch, Nishimura gets that by him. Strike two.
I don't particularly know how open some of them are to the public, but I think some of the bigger schools, even college, you'll probably be able to see a game.
No chance on that fastball. Blew that right by him. The 0-2 pitch coming up. Ooh, fouled off the umpire there. As he took that like a champ. Foul ball.
The strike zone just got smaller for that.
Nishimura winds up for the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, just inside. Ball one. Even though we are off in the 6th inning, those Lions fans are still keeping the cheer alive, keeping the energy up for their Lions as the 0-2 pitch gets popped up foul. 1-2 pitch, I should have said, sorry. As Shohei Suzuki keeps this at-bat alive.
The lung capacity on the horn section, though.
Jason asks, how often do we do games? We try to at least do 1 a month. If not, we're probably in the summer maybe going to do 2 a month. I think we're looking to add as many games as we can, but it's all broadcast right negotiated that we have to deal with. As Nishimura comes up with the 1-2 pitch, strike 3, got him swinging, I should say. Nishimura takes up his second strikeout of the inning, as that's 2 away. And it's on that forkball again. Oof. Pretty bad swing by Suzuki there. Definitely going out on a fishing expedition. Oh, Nishimura enters his 4th batter of the inning. 2 strikeouts, 2 away. 1 on first. Breaking ball made the batter turn. That's ball 1.
Really interested in seeing how far he can keep his scoreless streak going.
You got Ito here, batting, right? How does someone end up with a mononymous name like that? How do you end up just Ito and not Ito Suzuki or something like that?
That's a good question. I actually don't know.
Oh, crushed that ball deep out to center field, but it should be easily collected by... There we go.
I assume it's just preference.
Easily collected by Fujiwara, as that brings another scoreless inning to Nishizawa, as the Lions still lead the Marines 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th.
Probably just preference, because there's been a few. I mean, years ago, the Fighters, time for a race.
Oh, time for the race. I don't know if other teams did this, but I know the Marlins in America also had a thing a lot like this for a long time, as we have ourselves our race between... what are they racing for here? 60... card packs? 60
little packs of those little crackers. They got the chocolate filling in them.
Okay. As this guy gets off to a good running start, and here comes the race. You always gotta love watching this guy track him down. I always wonder if one of these guys is ever going to win. It does not look like that's going to happen today unless he picks up some great burst of speed here at the end. Nope, he quite easily defeated. There we go, yet again. I saw a game the other day where the man in the race had like a business suit on under his jersey, and he did really well, actually. He got some serious speed, and the sprinter had to really make up some ground on him to win in the end.
Oh, go to a game on a Friday night, you'll just see it's just business suits galore, and then the jerseys pulled over top.
That's a good look. I'm a fan.
But back to the the one name thing. The Fighters years ago had a guy just named Michael.
Just Michael?
Just Michael. I believe his real name was Michael Nakamura, but it was just Michael.
That's pretty good.
Then, of course, the Rakuten's got Genji, just Genji. Blue Wave had just Ichiro.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ichiro was the man.
But even when he was it was a rookie in '93, he was just Ichiro.
Taiga Hirasawa leading off the inning for the Marines. Former first-round pick. Actually, I think he spent some time in the Australian Baseball League, if I'm not mistaken. So, good to see a player develop through that system. As Matsumoto comes out for his 6th inning of work. And the windup. Breaking balls. Ball 1, apparently. Okay, I was ready to call it a strike, but the umpire gets to make the decision, not me. So, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. Matsumoto getting right back on the schneid. Fastball low and away for ball 2. All right.
Looking at the line, they're on the line. It's been a long game.
2-0 pitch. Crushed out to the right side by Hirasawa, but that is just foul. Getting ready for the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, strike 2. As that ended up, I would say, a little high on the outside, but definitely within the strike zone, I think. Yep, very well placed breaking ball.
Actually, remember last inning when the fighters fouled it off the umpire and I said the strike zone got smaller?
2-2 pitch, ball on the outside, full count. I almost think this is Matsumoto's first full count of the evening. He's been very expeditious and efficient with his pitching so far.
Yeah, like I said earlier, most people against him only see 4 pitches per at bat.
And Matsumoto with the full count. Pop foul just off to the left side. Hirasawa manages to keep this at bat alive as we pull up to hour number 2 of our broadcast, nearly at 7 a.m. Eastern. Again, we'd love to thank all of you for joining us this evening. Or this morning. I keep doing that. Got that night brain on. I guess it's nighttime in Japan. I guess I'm not wrong about that. As Matsumoto with the full count. Definitely on the inside as Hirasawa picks up a walk. Looks like his manager is considering how much longer he's going to leave Matsumoto out there, as he has been effective thus far this game, though that is his first walk. Yeah, definitely low and on the inside there.
For Christian in the chat, yeah, there is a 7th inning stretch, but it's called the Lucky 7. At the top of it, they'll play the visiting team's theme song. At the bottom, they'll play the home team's theme song. And they'll usually release balloons onto the field.
Fujioka takes that ball, fouled off to the right side, 0-1.
And miraculously, they actually get those balloons cleaned up in like less than a minute.
Yeah, no time flat. They get those balloons out of there.
20,000 balloons going in a couple seconds.
Matsumoto with the 0-1 pitch. And the lineup. Oh, well hit by Fujiwara down to center field, but collected by the center fielder. That's 2-1 away for the Marines.
Can't control it once you make contact, so it goes wherever it goes.
Yep.
The balloons are something that are nice to see again after the past couple years because they were obviously
right, you had to limit
casualty.
That. Captain Shogo Nakamura with his 3rd at-bat of the evening, looking to break his poor form, as we've alluded to previously, the other at-bats, with 1 on and 1 away, bottom of the 6th. With a well-hit ball. Oh, well collected by rookie Kodama. That's 2 away.
Did you see his face on that? Even he was shocked he caught it. Let me look at that again on my second monitor on the replay. Oh, no, here it is.
Oof, well caught. He looks quite happy with himself. Well, Nakamura continues his poor run of form, unfortunately.
Probably my new favorite Lions player just for that.
Coming up to bat, we got Koki Yamaguchi. Again, looking to regain his form from spring training.
The Pacific League website's not working in Germany, apparently. It's a weird,
Oh, as Yamaguchi pops it up right to the guy. Oh, what a diving catch by Senga. Holy smokes. Tsugi Senga with a absolute gem of a defensive play. Just bailing himself out, twisting and turning as the ball fell into his glove.
I don't think a single Marine was happy about each and any one of those at-bats.
Nope, as we reach the top of the 7th inning and reach the lucky 7 for the Seibu Lions. As we pull around to 7 a.m. Eastern Time at hour 2 of our broadcast, I would just like to reintroduce ourselves. I'm Jimbo Bernicki, joined today by Michael Bealey. And you can check out more Pacific League content on the channel. We got highlights, home run videos, and of course, more live games coming up later this season. Let's take in the festivities and music by the Lions fans.
But for
Yes,
the
I
person
appreciate
trying to
it.
sign up from Germany, if you can find the contact button, you might be able to get some help with that. Does it say like it's blocked or is it just not working?
So you can definitely count on seeing that Suge Senna highlight on the highlight reel this week, I think.
Oh, the bullpen car.
Oh, so Nishimawa's getting replaced? Or
I don't know. I think it was just out there.
just out there to have fun? Just taking a stroll?
Did he get I don't see a replacement.
No, oh no,
Nope.
Sakamoto. Sakamoto's in.
Oh, yep. My thing's behind.
Kishiro Sakamoto, number 36. Also off to a pretty good start so far this season. Hasn't given up a run in seven games of relief. Oh, apparently PLTV isn't available in Europe, according to Lucas. That's unfortunate.
Huh, that's a
Seems unfortunate. We should look into how we can resolve that, but let's see what we
weird
can
geo block.
We'll talk to some
Maybe
people. We'll see what we can do.
there's probably a deal somewhere.
At least you can watch these games. It's not as much as you'd like, obviously, but, you know, definitely join us for all of our English content games when we have them here. Sakamoto warms up for the 7th inning. Top of the 7th here. Lions still up 3-1 over the Marines at Zozo Marine Stadium. The Pacific League Twitter account is the official one. I do not have a Twitter account myself, but Michael, if you'd like to plug yours, as Sakamoto gets his night underway with a ball low and away for ball one.
Nah, I don't have anything worth plugging.
There we go. With the 1-0 pitch, Sakamoto low and away for strike one this time. Well placed fastball.
If you follow the team's official account, sometimes they will also post their highlights in English as well.
With the 1-1 pitch, chopped foul, 1-2. Well, Peter, we prefer the Pacific League here in Pacific League TV. I'm a big fan of the designated hitter, and I feel like the teams have a lot of culture. Also, in addition to that, on Pacific League TV, you can watch all the teams. While at the Central League, they don't have a centralized streaming service. So I just think the Pacific League is a lot easier to consume as an English fan. As we come to the 1-2 pitch, chopped down to the third base line. Hirosawa collects. Can he get it down? No! Safe. Well run out by the batsman. I'm trying to see who that was at the at-bat.
For the person asking about the European blocks, I just checked. Yeah, it do have confirmation it is blocked in Europe due to data protection regulations, the way the website collects data.
Oh, that's strange. Shoot Tonosaki, one of the best batting second basemen so far this season, looking to continue his hot streak at the plate. As we have 1 on, no out. And grounded right down to the third base line. Just gets past the third baseman. 2 on. And yep, that's right. Absolutely no bias towards the Pacific League here on Pacific League TV. That's right, Mo. Honestly, it's the Pacific League wants English fans. We want foreign fans, except, I guess, from Europe, to have as much access as possible. So that's why I prefer the Pacific League to Central.
1,200 yen a month.
Even though Sakamoto looks to be pitching well in terms of quality of pitches, he has given up 2 hits, that's to say, to start off this inning. As Takaya Nakamura comes to the plate, looking to maybe collect another home run and another 3 RBIs.
I think that delay was something with the bat boy.
Maybe.
I think I saw him run across the back of the screen.
Low and away, ball 1. Or low and in, I should say. Definitely not the start to his evening Sakamoto was looking for. Nakamura taking his time as Sakamoto gets into the windup. The 1-0 delivery on the way. Top of the 7th. 2 on, no out. With the pitch. Just low and inside. Strike 1. I like Sakamoto's delivery. He's kind of got that sling motion where you see from some left-handers. Gets a nice angle in on a lot of inside pitch balls.
I think he's throwing it a bit harder than Nishimura was as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Or at the very least, it looks a lot harder.
As Nakamura skies that off to the right side. 1 and 2. If I'm Sakamoto, I'm definitely looking for a ground ball double play here.
Best case scenario, but also I think just getting
Getting a strikeout, definitely not a.
I think just getting Nakamura away from the plate's the best thing you can do.
Yeah, probably. Sakamoto with the windup on the 1-2 pitch. Ooh, just fouled off, just over the catcher. Keeps the at-bat alive. That's right, Dylan. Marwin Gonzalez is having a great start to his season over with the Oryx Buffaloes. Looks like a very good pickup for them. The 1-2 pitch coming up here to Nakamura. Oh, popped up and foul. Okay, yeah. That confused me for a moment as what was going on there.
Quick check on Gonzalez. He's got a walk in the game currently on, and Oryx took the lead back.
And that's right, Sai. Yeah, we that is the thinking with more of our English content this year. We want more English fans because of how amazing the WBC went. So hopefully we can get more English broadcasts like this because we love talking to you English fans and giving the game broadcast in English.
Are we the only professional sports broadcast that actually talks to a live chat, or at least has a live chat?
Oh, I'm sure there's others for other kind of smaller leagues, but we're probably the biggest league that does it. So I'm gonna hang my hat on that.
If they're not baseball leagues, are they even a sport? Let's be real.
And the 1-2 pitch from Sakamoto Nakamura. Here it comes. Just inside, fouled off again. Nakamura keeping himself alive. Definitely looking to hit something out of the park. I hope that was not picked up on the microphone. My stomach very much wants breakfast.
It was extremely loud.
And the 1-2 pitch again. Fouled off yet again. Oh, no, that was a strikeout. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I thought he made contact with that. My mistake. Sakamoto finally strikes him out there. Oh, foul tip into the catcher?
Because I heard,
Oh, maybe you just missed it. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, foul tip.
Swing and a miss. Check something out here. And the 1-0 pitch, ball one on the outside. David McKinnon at the plate, as we have 2 on, 1 out, with 1 ball so far in the at-bat. Sakamoto with the stretch, fouled off to the left side, 1-1. With the 1-1 pitch coming up. And definitely on the inside, 2-1. Coming up here with the 2-1 pitch, 2 on and 1 away, as the Lions continue to protect their 3-1 lead, looking to add to the 3-1 lead at the top of the 7th. Fouled off to the right side, 2-2. That looks like a changeup just on the outside. Yeah, that's right, Si. We are seems to be the only game that didn't have postponed today due to rain, except I think the Oryx game going on. As Sakamoto comes in with the 2-2 pitch and struck down to the first base line. Is probably going to, as the second baseman tries to make it down to first, and that scores a run for the Lions, as the Lions are now up 4-1 in the 7th inning. David McKinnon with a well-hit single there to collect another RBI for himself this season. Definitely a good start to the season for him. As the Lions push their lead away, and the manager comes out to see Sakamoto and assess the situation with him. He hasn't had a great inning so far. Personally, I would probably keep him in. I mean, might as well try to let him see it out. Though with 2 on and only 1 away, you're really hoping for that ground ball double play to stop the bleeding, as it were.
I think it's probably one of those situations where if he lets another one get on, then probably comes out.
A very well hit ball. Yeah, wow. Absolutely smoked down the right field line. And as per seemingly Lions tradition, seems like Matsumoto will come out for at least a 7th inning of work, if not to see the whole game through. Seems like they're saving their bullpen for later in the season. It definitely will be a tall order to see if the Marines can work it back in today, but, crazier things have happened. 3 runs, though hopefully it stays at 3. Has happened before is the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and the batter tries to get down for a bunt, only to be called for a strike. As Ryusei Sato tries to get the bunt down. I believe, no, it was the rookie Kodama who got that bunt down earlier in the game. So, Sato looking to collect his 2nd RBI of the season if he can get that runner in. Sato gets ready for the 0-1 delivery. Again, 2 on, 1 out, top of the 7th inning. Sakamoto gets ready for his 19th pitch of the evening. Looking to get a double play if he can work it. With the windup and the pitch, as Sato gets the bunt down, only to bunt foul. Should bring the count to 1-2 or 0-2, I believe. Oh, and 2. And here we up. Again, that's 0-2, 1 on, 2 out, top of the 7th, as the Lions lead the Marines 4-1. As the catcher frames for the outside, Sakamoto misses on the outside, 1-2. Definitely trying to get the batter to ground into the double play there, as you inevitably would. That would be the ideal. The fans continue to cheer, continue to put in some good work to keep their Lions faithful hopes up. As another pitch comes in, and he cranks that one down the left field line, going all the way back, just off the wall. Not quite a home run as Yamaguchi throws it down to the cutoff man, and another run scores for the Cebu Lions, bringing their lead to 5-1. As this game looks to get away from the Marines, Sakamoto gives up yet another run, and the Cebu Lions are extending their lead. Ooh, looks like something happened to Saguchi. He doesn't look too happy about that. Not sure why he's making that face. Just off the fence. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe he just saw how close he was to collecting another home run, or his first home run of the season, I should say. As, of course, the Lions top brass very happy about that. 2 on
Come
runners
back
on
and it's
third
5-1.
second. Yep, no, they just collected another run with a bouncer off the wall. And if you don't mind, if you take over play-by-play, I will return very shortly.
Oh boy, it's my turn. Slider bounced into the air, collected by the right fielder. McKinnon will go back to first. I don't normally get to do play-by-play. That's kind of cool. So McKinnon's out on that. Oh, wait. Wait, did he score on that? As my stream slowly crawls. Yeah, Dustin, not looking for them. Not looking good at all at this point. So now here's Ryosuke Kodama. Actually, no, it's not. I'm behind again. Senna, that's who's up. So slider looked at by Senna, it's 0-1. Senna batting 286 so far for Cebu. Fouls that one back. Fouls back another slider. Hello, Aiden. Ronan, yes, it does seem that he is on Friday, I think, based on how it looks. Sakamoto's ready to go. Another slider. Bounced foul. More like line down foul, but... Mima only went 4 innings. Doesn't look too happy. Hasn't looked all happy all day, pretty much. Kind of fell apart after a couple of bad calls. The first-year manager with the Marines. It's kind of surprised that they got rid of Iguchi. I didn't think... Well, he retired, actually. I didn't see any reason for him to retire. And the Marines will finally get out of the inning. 2 runs are given up. So now it's 5-1 Lions, and we're going to the bottom half of the Marines' lucky 7.
And
So
I'm
now,
back just in time for the bottom of the 7th. Alrighty.
yeah, you missed it. They hit like 10 home runs.
Oh no. And time for the halftime proceedings. Oh, that's a cute little mascot. I wonder why they don't use that koala guy. I like that guy.
I think it was a couple of years ago they changed which version of the theme song they play. That's the new version of the song "We Love Marines," and there was quite a bit of outcry, but they've kept the that rendition as the one they play.
Well, it's still a fun enough little 7th inning song, I suppose.
It's one of the better 7th inning theme songs.
Matsumoro coming out for his 7th inning of work, thrown 86 pitches so far. And he's definitely done a good job of keeping the Marines in check.
Oryx has a pretty good theme song. Very mid-2000s J-pop, that one.
Ooh.
Oryx, No Sky. And then Hanshin's got a great one. It sounds like one of those, like, old mecha show opening songs.
Oh, wow, okay. Let's check that out.
The composer of that was recently elected to the Hall of Fame.
Hisanori Yasuda coming up for his 3rd at-bat of the evening. Again, the only highlight of the Marines so far was his home run in the, I believe, 2nd inning. As the first pitch goes by for a strike, 0-1. My stream is slowed down a bit, so I'm kind of guessing where things are at.
Yeah, I don't know which pixel's which.
I can hear the fans, and we got the 0-1 pitch, and there we go. Okay, another strike. 0-2. As the stream returns to normal, thankfully.
Kind of looked like, what do they call it? Famista baseball?
And the 0-2 pitch to... Oh, caught him choking up on it, but definitely didn't come around. 1-2. Matsumoto with the 1-2 delivery. Skied out to the left side. Foul ball.
The Tom O'Malley version of Roko Orochi.
I don't know who
We got
Tom
Gabe in
O'Malley
the chat.
is. Oh, fantastic to see Gabe here. Our other play-by-play commentator. Oh, as Matsumoto picks up a strikeout right down the middle low and in. Yasuda looks pained that he didn't take a shot at that one. As we see on the replay, just caught him looking. Absolutely brutal. And yet, as we mentioned, we have our esteemed colleague Gabe Lerman in the chat here. We're very happy to see him. And we have been having a great time, though, tonight so far. As we reach 7:22 in the morning, the East Coast. At the bottom of the 7th, Sei Inoue, 1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball low and outside in the dirt, 1-0. If the Marines are going to get back in this game, Sei Inoue might be a key component if he can get a home run or at least the double here. With the 1-2 pitch. High and in for ball 2. Sei Inoue. Oh, with the 2-1-2-0 pitch. And that's right down the middle for strike 1. As I was about to say, Sei Inoue, you see a guy that big, who's known to be a power hitter. You'd think he's not a great defensive first baseman, but he's very, very good on the bag. As the 1-2 pitch comes across from Matsumoto, and Inoue crushes that deep out to left field, but it is caught by left fielder. Where's his name? Shohei Suzuki.
I think that's the second or third ball he's hit hard, only for it to pretty much die at the track.
He's got that uppercut swing that gets him all the way out there, but the wind kept it in. Coming up next to bat, it's Gregory Polanco, looking to continue his... I know he got a hit in the first inning, and we thought he got a hit. Not the first inning, his first at-bat, I should say. We thought he got a hit as Matsumoto does the windup, and the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed, 0-1. Matsumoto approaching his 100th pitch of the evening in the 7th inning. Still doing very quick work as he throws the ball up and in for ball 1. And the pitch swung on and missed, 1-2. It's good to see that even though they're down this late in the game, the Chiba faithful are still cheering their boys on. Hopefully Polanco can repay them.
They'll be there until the final out.
And another pitch up and away for ball 2.
Though to be fair, I don't think the buses start up again until the final out. Kind of stranded.
Like, well, I might as well stay and cheer for the evening. There's the 2-2 pitch comes. Low and inside for ball 3, bringing it to a full count. For his 100th pitch of the evening, we got 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 out with nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. It's Matsumoto for this 101st pitch. Makes Polanco sky this one out to keep the at-bat alive.
I would think that if he gets rid of Polanco here, he probably comes back out for the 8th.
Yeah, you think? I mean, he's already over 100 pitches. I would think that this is probably the end of his evening, one way or the other. Though they are up by 4, I suppose, as he catches him on the inside. Ball 4, Polanco gets a walk. Very patient at bat by Polanco there, letting the ball come to him. Definitely a little on the inside there. Don't think that's a bad call by the ump at all.
Did you see that pitcher for the Dragons? I think they let him in for 150, 160 some pitches.
Wow, that's
a few years ago. Nobody would have batted an eye, but it was pretty controversial at the time. It was a couple weeks ago.
That's a lot. And yeah, that is a good point by Gade. The Cebu pitching has been very good this season, especially Imai. They've been definitely putting in some work, while Nakamura has been repaying them with some good home runs. Man, you need to see the home run earlier in this game. He crushed it almost out of the stadium. Bottom of the 7th, 2 out and 1 on, as Matsumoto stays out there. As we have a pinch hitter for Katsuya Kakunaka. There we go. Katsuya Kakunaka pinch hitting here. Not 100% sure who he's replacing, but let's see if he can get a hit. Ooh, swung on and missed.
Cebu's manager is already on the phone, so looks like this day will probably be done no matter what.
Oh, 1 delivery coming up now by Matsumoto. Popped up foul. Not going to be collected by Tsuge this time. Though it would be fun to see Senatsuge make another very exciting catcher play like that. That was special. Kakunaka. I have difficulty with the name sometimes, but I will get used to it. 0-2 delivery coming up. 2 out, runner on first. Gotta love the way he chucks up on the bat there. Ooh, just knocks that down to third base as he plays it over, and he collects the out. probably bringing Matsumoto's evening to an end, as he gives up only 1 run over 7 innings of work. As going into the 8th inning, the Lions are up 5-1.
I don't know if he's the last one left, but Kakanaka was on the 2010 championship team.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, he might be the last one left. That is a long time ago.
So you got 2 winners with Mima and Kakanaka on the team.
See an ad for the Marines app. I don't know about the Marines app, but the Marines are a very good follow on Instagram. Post a lot of fun photos of other players and also announce who's going to pitch in the upcoming games. As we come here to the top of the 8th inning, Marines hoping to make it a quick one, hopefully not allowing the Lions to score any more runs and widen their already pretty substantial lead of 4 runs. As we have a new pitcher coming in. Karakawa coming in. Yuki Karakawa. We'll see his stat line here in just a moment. See how he's been faring so far in this early season. Ooh, not great. We just go by the stats. He definitely could be better, but we are also at a point in the game where the Marines probably just need someone to hopefully get a few outs and eat up an inning or two. As we get off to the beginning of the 6th inning, 7:30 a.m. here on the Eastern Standard Time. Again, we would like to thank all of you for joining us this morning for Baseball for Breakfast. It was a great inaugural showing so far. Very happy to see so many people in the chat interacting with us. And let's hope that this game comes to an exciting end. Maybe the Marines can make something happen, or maybe the Lions are just going to pull away with even more runs. But here we are at the top of the 8th. Karakawa taking the mound. As we have, I believe, Kodama might be coming to bat, or is it? Oh no, it is Yuji Kaneko, left fielder. The Lions fans still being very loud, despite it being the 8th inning and them being all the way off in left field. You can hear them just as well as you could at the beginning of the game, as Yuji slices the ball down the left field line. 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. Sliced down the left field line again for another foul. 0-2. Very nice, Zachary. Very jealous you got that McDonald's breakfast. That's a great McDonald's breakfast and baseball for breakfast. Beautiful combo to have. Thank you, Copper Doggy. I do like the baseball for breakfast slogan, as we have the 0-2 pitch here. Ooh, fouled off to the dirt. Batter stays alive, still 0-2.
Last month, I actually did try Japanese McDonald's, and the sad part is I can't tell you if it was better or not, or if that's just what it's supposed to taste like.
Okay.
Because I'm just assuming their fries were actually cleaned compared to the ones here.
As we have another 0-2 pitch. Whoa! Definitely way on the inside, almost hitting the batter. 1-2. I traveled around Europe for a while, and I made it a mission everywhere I went to try the different McDonald's and see how they varied, and I kept notes. Irish McDonald's was very greasy, actually. English McDonald's, I thought the fries were terrible, but then in France they were very good. As the 1-2 pitch comes across, breaking ball, chopped down to the second base. Oh, just collected by Inoue, and he flubs it. Oh my goodness! typically very defensively competent Seiya Inoue makes a very mystifyingly poor play down on the first base line. My goodness. Let's see that again. See if we can get some insight as to why that happened. I mean, I probably would have let Nakamura get that, and then he just
slips.
Totally fumbles it. My, oh my. Not the start to the inning they were looking for. As we have one on with no out. Top of the 8th inning. Looks like Ito might be getting ready for the bunt here, as would be tradition. I saw Jeffrey Blue asking in the chat, how often do we broadcast MPB games? We try to do at least one a month. If not, we're trying to maybe get up to 2 a month coming soon. But keep an eye out for upcoming games. As, he tries to go for the steal, and out! Very well done by the catcher. What a throw down to the second base line. Though, are we going to get a replay on that? Because that looked very, very close. Which does remind me of that absolutely baffling challenge in the first inning by the Marines manager. And no, okay, looks like they're just going to take that on the chin. So, 1 ball, 1 out as the runner is thrown out by catcher. Who's catching? Toshiya Sato as we throw it in. Ball 2, low and away.
I tried to look around on social media to see what that earlier challenge may have been about. Seems like everybody else is just as baffled.
Yeah, it made no sense as the breaking ball swung on and missed. 1 and 2. Very well placed breaking ball there. And the 1-2 pitch coming up, and another breaking ball and another strike that makes it 2 and 2 for Karakawa. Looks like he's got that curveball working really well as that thing just spins into the strike zone. And the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off to the right side. Batter stays alive here. Definitely can't be throwing that curveball too much. If I'm a batter, I will be waiting on it. But definitely can try to mix that in whenever you can to pick up a strikeout. As we have the 2-2 pitch coming up. 1 out and none on. Top the 8th inning. And the pitch. Fouled right back. Batter stays alive. Looks like Karakawa is working with a slider there.
That was a cutter, apparently.
Okay, I can see that too. Karakawa with his 11th or 12th pitch, I should say, as that is fouled off to the right again. Ito just staying alive this at bat. If he can turn this into a walk, that's to get that out of a reliever this late into the game. That's definitely a big boon for the Lions.
Not that they need many more.
That's true, but I mean, it's baseball. You could always use more runs. As the 2-2 pitch comes aside, and Ito beams that right down to left field. Super cleanly hit down to the warning track. Definitely going to pick up 2 as Yamaguchi throws that down to the cutoff man. A great at-bat by Ito. Really worked the count and got a perfect hit down to the left field line into the corner. See the replay here. Yeah, that's just textbook hitting right there. Can't ask for it any better. Slapping it right down to where they ain't. Right into the corner.
And if anyone's wondering about the 99.5 meters, that's 326 out and left. So 326 feet to the left field.
As center fielder Shohei Suzuki comes to the plate.
Probably still deeper than Yankee Stadium right field.
Looking to collect his 4th RBI of the season if he can make good contact here. 1 out, 1 on base and second as Karakawa gets into the stretch. First pitch, high and inside, I guess, for ball 1. That is the good observation, Gabe. Yeah, Sato definitely saved us saved the Marines a run there with that very well placed throw down to second. Karakawa with the 1-0 pitch. Two-seam fastball inside for strike one. Two-seam fastball. Oh, no, changeup. Definitely a changeup there. 1-1 with one out. Runner on second. Karakawa looking to get himself out of a jam here, hoping not to give out another run. Not another run, this inning or anything. Just another run so far this season. Hasn't had a great start to his season so far. And, pitched low and outside for strike two. Very well placed ball. Can't ask for much better than that. Definitely just painting the corner there. The 1-2 pitch coming. Catcher framing it for the inside part of the plate as he skies this one down to left field. Should be an easy play for Yamaguchi. Collects the ball for the second out. 2 away with runner on second here in the top of the 8th inning.
Kind of crazy to think about it that he's only 33, but Karakawa, this is actually his 16th year playing professionally.
Wow, holy smokes. That's crazy.
Debuted at 17.
Shuta Tanasaki coming up for another at-bat. He has been very effective so far this game, earning himself a hit and a steal, if memory serves, and I think scoring a run or two. Looking to score himself another RBI. Add to his team-leading 12th. As Karakawa goes to the pitch, and going for the steal, definitely out. Perfect throw by Sato there to collect his 3rd out of the inning. Sato gets 2 of the 3 outs by just throwing people down. Definitely showing that he's earned his keep as the catcher. Well done. Very well done. That brings us to the bottom of the 8th. Lions still up 5-1. As the Marines will hopefully try to claw back here.
To answer your question, Sai, there are some websites, but to my knowledge, none of them are officially affiliated. So if you do like a Japanese search for just advanced stats, I'm sure you'd be able to find them. Though there is Yahoo JP.
Don't run on me, Sato. That should be his nickname. Let's see who we have here pitching at the bottom of the 8th inning for the Lions. Will it be... What's his name? Will it be Mr. Matsumoto once again?
Oh, looks like it. I think it's a 17. I can't see the back number from here.
Go, go Marines, as the stadium billboard says.
Yeah, I think Matsumoto's still out there.
That would be quite impressive.
Oh, there is a car going back into, I believe, the...
I think that was just the, I mean, unless that could have been the bullpen car, but it may have been the, the t-shirt cannon car. Oh no, it looks like whoever's out there is a left-hander, so I think Matsumoto's evening is done. Yeah, that is definitely a new pitcher. Can't tell who it is yet. As we get a nice view here of Zozo Marine Stadium. Very classic-looking ballpark. As we see here, Sato, number 19 for the Lions. Shunsuke Sato. 21-year-old. Making his 8th appearance of the season. Been pretty good so far. Has not given up a run, over 3 hits. Collected a win for himself. 7 appearances. So definitely somebody the Marines might have a hard time hitting, but let's see where we go.
Shinsuke was drafted in 2021, went to high school in Sendai, University of Tsukuba, and then was drafted in the second round by Seibu.
So, like most Seibu players, a Seibu product, they tend not to bring people in from the outside, very much committed to their interior development. But, you got to commend to an extent. It's very nice to see teams develop their own players, as Kyoto Fujiwara comes up for his third at-bat of the evening.
His official goal for the 2023 season is he wants to improve his accuracy.
Oh, that would be ideal for everyone, I think.
I'll say I think that's every pitcher's goal.
And the first pitch of the evening, pass ball high and outside, ball one. Yeah, sometimes there's some pitchers like that said 150 on the gun, but that looked quicker than 150. That looks like it had some life in it. As the second pitch, once again up and away, second ball. The Marines definitely need to start making some offense here if they're going to catch up to the Lions by the end of the game here in the bottom of the eighth. The 2-0 pitch, strike one, just on the inside of the plate, 2-1. Two-one pitch coming from Sato here. Low and outside for ball three. Looks like he's having a bit of trouble hitting those outside parts of the plate. 3-1 pitch coming up here to Fujiwara. Looks like he's primed to hit it. Probably going to take a swing here as he cracks that ball deep out to right field, going all the way back. Home run Marines. There we go, and they are back in this game. Fujiwara gets that ball deep out to right field for his own big bang home run. That's another solo home run for the Chibalode Marines. It would definitely be better if they could do it with runners on base, but they will take it as the Marines close the gap 5-2. Definitely the beginning the Marines were looking for this evening, and definitely not what Sato for the Lions was looking for as he gives up his first run of the season.
And his Zio ERA will end.
Has Yamaguchi bleached his hair? I just saw his hair looked very light in the dugout there.
Double check on that.
All right, as we bring up another batter, I'll take a moment just to see who it was. Number 13, Taiga Hirasawa, hoping to get another hit this evening. Though it feels like the Marines might be turning it around now. The fans have come alive. And that was a beautifully hit home run to kick off the inning. The 0-1 pitch, grounded off to first base, collected by Michael McKinnon, taken down to first, 1 out. Getting a replay here of that absolute moonshot by Fujiwara, hitting it to the deepest part of the park, all the way out to center right. Beautifully, beautifully hit baseball. It's funny, I've been watching Marines games this season, haven't seen many home runs, and they've got 2 today, with basically the only offense they've managed to produce at all, 2 hits.
Oh, yeah, he did bleach his hair.
Coming up for the next batter, strike one, as Yudai Fujikawa takes to the plate. Looking to get on base for the first time this evening, I think, if memory serves. As the 0-1 pitch is fouled off to the left side, 0-2.
It's also interesting that there's 2 home runs. Last season, I think the team leader didn't even break 20.
No, yeah.
Might have not even broken 15.
No, yeah. The Marines struggled with scoring home runs, or any runs really, last season. As the 0-2 pitch comes up for Sato. Low and outside, apparently, for ball 1. That was awfully close. That fastball looked pretty good. Oh, no, okay. I guess maybe just a little bit outside.
I suppose you could call the home run issue a power struggle, but...
1-2 pitch coming up here from Sato. as he gets that one definitely on the outside to 2.
I mean, if it was outside the first time, I don't know exactly why he would go back to that spot. And it looked like he
as he
wanted
said,
that spot
he's
too.
trying to improve his accuracy this year. 2-2 pitch coming up. Outside again. Exact same spot. All right. Seems Sato might be having a bit of trouble with his control. As we get to the full count, 1 on, nobody, 1 on, 1 out, nobody on at the bottom of the 8th inning. I like that. I like the Lions cap. I haven't commented on it so far, but I find the fade, the blue to blue there. That's a nice look.
I find the L can be a bit comical at times.
Yeah, I think it's a good look. As the full pitch. Oh, okay, strikeout apparently. Hit that spot 4 times, and you'll see what the umpire gives you. As Sato picks up his first strikeout of the evening after giving up a home run. I don't know how that was a strikeout. I'm going to be honest with you. That's okay. That even looked like the catcher framed it to the outside.
According to the line, that one's actually more inside than the rest were.
Well, all right, okay. Well,
even though I mean the other
got a better view than I do.
The other ones were on the line too, but
as the captain Nakamura comes to the plate, another ball to the outside for Sato. If Shogo Nakamura is going to give us some offense, this is probably the right time to do it. As the Marines faithful cheer him on. 1-0 pitch coming. Strike 1 to the outside. 1-1. So here we are, bottom of the 8th, 2 out, as the Marines are looking to close in on the Lions. Still behind by 3 runs, but this is baseball, and that can evaporate in a flash. All you need is some hot hitting and some unfortunate pitching as the 1-1 pitch comes. Very slow breaking ball way outside. 2-1.
I can kind of see why that was his goal, to improve his accuracy.
Judging by this outing so far. Ball fouled right back. Couldn't believe that missed the catcher. It was like Matrix, just flew right over his head. Watch this on the replay here. It just very gently flies over everybody. As we're here with the 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning. Nakamura looking to turn it around. Standing deep back in the batter's box. And the 2-2 pitch. Fastball up and high. Then Nakamura came around on it. And that's another strikeout for the Lions. As we come to the top of the 9th inning, the Lions lead the Marines 5-2. So as we close in at the end of the game and hour 3 of our broadcast, I'd like to thank all of you once again for joining us. I'm Jimbo Bernicki, joined by Michael Bealey, and we're glad you enjoyed our first baseball for breakfast. Hopefully we can have more this season. And could we have, let me see here, where could we have the...
And I would just like to remind everybody watching that it is your viewership and interaction with the channel that does bring more English content to the channel.
Absolutely, yeah. We always want to bring more English content, but the more people who come and participate, the more we can justify it to our Japanese bosses. And just a reminder for our upcoming games, May 21st, we have another midnight matinee with the Eagles versus the Marines at Rakuten Mobile Park. And then in June, we will have another midnight matinee, June 25th, I should say, Hawks versus Buffaloes. And July 2nd, midnight matinee, Lions versus Hawks. Hope to see you there. Again, that's May 21st, June 25th, and July 2nd. Mark those dates in your calendars if you would like more English baseball content.
And again, so that's something as simple as a comment, a like, a share, interacting on the community posts, even going back to old videos and just seeing what's there, or, subscribing to the monthly service on Pacific League TV if you're able to.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we have all of our English content here, but if you want to watch every game, Pacific League TV is the place to do it.
Archives going back to
streaming service.
2010, and also interacting with the official Pacific League Twitter account. It's not in English, but it's a good way to do it.
And that's right, Kingston Weatherby. Interaction. I like the spirit. Top of the 9th inning here. Let's see who's pitching for the Marines. I imagine Sakamoto. Oh, has he come out again for another? Nope, we have a new pitcher. Toshiya Nakamura coming up here. A lot of Nakamuras in this game.
Third one of the game, I think.
Yep, I think, are we at 3 or is this even the 4th? Let's see, we have Nakamura, the second baseman. We have Nakamura, the designated hitter. Was there a Nakamura pitcher at some point? Maybe. Who knows? Shuta Tonosaki. He's off to a great start this season, leading the league in OPS. Looking to keep up his great offensive performances. As Nakamura gets ready for his first pitch of the evening. Oh, and Suzuki and Toshiya takes that out for a cleanly hit ball to left field. Great way to start the at-bat for the Lions. Definitely not what you want to see for the Marines. If the Lions can put on more runs here, I think that might be the end of the evening for the Marines. Though it is baseball, you never know. Tonosaki picks up yet another hit. And our Mr. Takaya Nakamura back at the plate, looking to get another home run probably, as we have one on and no outs. Top of the 9th. Strike one, swinging, well placed by Nakamura to Nakamura. Some Nakamura on Nakamura violence going on here. As the 0-1 pitch, low and outside for strike 2. Nakamura, the elder statesman of the Lions, seems to be questioning that strike zone, though, I mean, even independent of that being a strike, looks like he came around on that to me. As we have the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, I don't think that was more about the zone, more just so the fact he went around. Not real certain of his reaction there.
It still seemed pretty well into the zone, I think. It was a good pitch. Nakamura to Nakamura. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Easy as you like. 1 out. Nakamura not looking too happy, though he has had a pretty good game so far this year. Today. As the fork ball. It's always that dastardly fork ball getting everybody out. Totally off the plate.
I know there was something in the U.S. where they thought fork balls and splitters were, causing injuries, but I mean, we know that's not the case. I'm wondering if they're going to start picking up the fork ball, back in the U.S.
I don't see how that would be an injury-causing pitch. Like, I get it with something like the slurve, where, you can maybe argue the arm shouldn't go that way.
I was reading that, a couple of guys who happened to throw fork balls in, the 80s got injured, and they just decided, well, it must have been the fork ball.
Yeah, I think it was the same thing with the slurve. But at the end of the day, if you can throw whatever goes naturally to you, that's what I say. Like back when I played baseball, I could throw fastballs and curveballs all day long, but sliders did hurt my arm, so I didn't throw them. Michael McKinnon up here. 1 out, 1 on. As he gets a strike. A ball. Okay. My apologies. That seemed like a strike to me.
I always find it kind of funny when you got people with unique pitching motions and you get the armchair coaches in the comments talking about how my arm feels for him.
Injure himself. It's like, well, I mean, he's working it.
Just remember, you're the one on the couch.
That's a good point. A breaking ball. That's a strike. Okay. I'm kind of with the Gaijin here, being like, this strike zone seems a bit funky, but I guess we'll have to work with it. Oof. Yeah. I mean, that ball covered a lot of ground. The 1-1 pitch coming up. Popped out, skied out to center-ish field, though it will be collected by the shortstop. That's 2 away for the Marines. Looking to get out of this inning without giving up any more runs, not looking to make things harder for themselves going into the bottom of the 9th. Sanosuke coming up for his... Oh, no! Ryusei Sato. My mistake. I don't know why I thought Suge was coming up. Top of the 9th inning, 2 away and 1 on. Runner on first as he tries to get a pickoff. Would be a nice way to end your evening with a pickoff in the 9th inning, wouldn't it? Just save yourself some trouble. Ooh, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Well pitched by Nakamura. Slight correction to make. I think I was calling him Michael McKinnon before. It's David McKinnon. I don't know who Michael McKinnon is. Probably an actor or something. And we have the 0-1 pitch here from Nakamura. Swung on and missed again. 0-2.
I'll check with the analytics department and see if that's a real person.
Nakamura looking to get out of this without giving up any runs. That definitely would be ideal. The 0-2 delivery coming up. Whoa! Very close inside, almost hitting the batter. That's 1-2. Any news from Advanced Stats as to whether or not Michael McKinnon's a real person? Or
there's a chief financial officer at a company and a chief archaeologist at the University of Winnipeg.
Ah, yes, I am a huge fan of Winnipeg architecture. That is clearly who I was talking about. The 1-2 pitch. Oh no, another pickoff. Ooh, that was getting close. He's getting close with those pickoff moves.
The old Chris Jericho, I'm from Winnipeg.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was very close. That was a very good pickoff
that's just
move.
That's just a new way of being slow.
Memory serves, Sato there, not Sato, but Tonosaki did get a steal earlier in the game as a pitch low in the dirt. Not getting the steal on that, as that brings the count to 2-2. 8 a.m. here on the East Coast as we enter hour 3 of our broadcast. Top of the 9th inning. Again, very happy to have all of you here watching with us today on Pacific League TV. Hoping to bring more English content to you very soon. As we have the 2-2 pitch. 2 away, runner on first. Ball 3, high and away. Full count. Oh, don't say that, Dustin. I would never tell anyone to go back to Calgary. That's just cruel.
I'll pretend I know where that is.
I'm trying to think, what would the American equivalent of Calgary be? Like, I don't know.
Just say New Jersey. It's
Oklahoma
probably true.
City. No, it's like Oklahoma City.
Never been there either.
It's definitely not Jersey. Jersey would be more like Laval, which is near where I am. As the full count pitch fouled off just over the catcher. The batter stays alive as the Marines are looking to end the night without giving up any more runs. For this Canadian geographical in-humor, probably not the best thing for our international viewers, but it's 8 a.m. and I'm tired. The 3-2 pitch coming up as Nakamura gets a ground ball off to second base, flips it over to Inoue, and that will end the evening for the Lions bats unless the Marines score 3 more runs, and only 3 more runs so far this inning. But that brings us to the bottom of the 9th with the Lions up 5-2. Thank you, BJ Wildland. I hope Baseball for Breakfast continues too. I find it much easier to be awake for these games than to do the Midnight Matinee. But Midnight Matinee is our more flagship program, and there will be many more Midnight Matinees. But we will see about doing more Baseball for Breakfast. that's a funny comment by Gabe there, but that is true. That we could get ourselves a Canadian Broadcasting nomination for our work here.
Doesn't sound like there'd be a lot of competition on that.
Well, exactly. That's why it's very easy to win Canadian awards.
It's true. You guys need like the majority of your broadcasting to be Canadian produced.
Oh gosh, that's it depends on. I mean, yes, yeah. There's a lot of rules around that, depending on if it's TV or radio or stuff like that. Like if it's music radio, there are like you can play American songs, but they try to have as much Canadian songs as possible. And then yeah, with TV broadcasts, it's a lot of Canadian content. I'm always foggy on the rules because I live in Quebec, where there's a whole other layer of there's got to be French content. So very confusing for us here.
So I take it your radio broadcasts are just Drake and Nickelback?
Ugh. Just like that cut to my soul, but yes, basically. Yeah, a lot of Drake, a lot of Nickelback.
Is Rush Canadian?
A lot of Justin Bieber. Rush is Canadian, yeah. We do get a lot of Rush on the rock channels. That is pretty good. As let me see, sorry, I just missed Matsuda. Masuda coming in for his. Looking to close out the game for the Lions here. Hopefully the Marines bats can come alive, as I think Yamaguchi will be kicking off the inning. Wow, that Oryx Ham Fighters game is going strong. 8-6 in the top of the 8th inning.
I saw Sugimoto got a hit and an RBI, so I'm going to assume it's a home run. But I've not checked.
Yeah, they do bring the Benz out to bring the relievers in. Again, any opportunity to advertise.
It used to be an Audi. I don't know when that changed.
When Mazda started paying them more. Or Benz, I should say, Mercedes. No, Dustin, How You Remind Me is not the Canadian national anthem, and if it ever is, I will immigrate. Not sure if I'll immigrate to the United States, because that's a rough deal too, but I'll immigrate somewhere. As Yamaguchi takes the plate.
You could always go to Newfoundland.
No, that's just Canada 2. First pitch. Oh, Yamaguchi crushes that deep out to left field. Is it going? Gone! Big bang home run for the Marines, and looks like we have ourselves a ball game now. Wow, what a way to kick off the bottom of the 9th inning. Yamaguchi finally getting on the board with a beautifully hit home run. Now we got ourselves a game, as the Marines are still down 5-3. But with no outs and only 2 runs to go, we might have ourselves a very exciting end to this ball game. The newly bleached Yamaguchi.
He's a big Bleach fan.
Is he actually?
I have
or is
no
that
idea.
just a... Okay. That would be a funny explanation for it. Man, he crushed that. As I've said for a bunch of pitchers this evening, not the start Masuda was looking for, as he pitches the ball to... Who do we have here? It's ball 1 to Hasunori Yasuda. Probably looking for his second home run of the night if he can get it. And the 1-0 pitch. Bottom of the 9th. No one out, as that's a fastball right down the middle. Oh, you can see Yasuda wanted that ball back. He would have loved to hit that.
There's a lot of looking at fastballs this game. It's almost like they're surprised it's being thrown, which kind of wondering why.
As he tags that down the foul side. 1-2. This game's been a little bit of a home run derby, with I think nearly all the runs for both sides coming off home runs at some point.
Yeah, I think the only one that wasn't was a double or something.
Yeah, it was the double by
McKinnon, maybe?
Oh no,
No,
McKinnon I think got an RBI single, and then Ryusei Sato got a RBI double, the one that bounced off the fence in the left field. 2-2 count, bottom of the ninth. Lions lead 5-3. Masuda. Oh, and he chops that down up the center field line, but the second baseman turns it over to. Whoa!
What?
What just happened? What a funky ball! As the ball seemingly bounced and just totally escaped McKinnon's glove. And now the Marines are on base with none away and only down 2 in the 9th inning. Holy smokes. A couple first base errors so far this game.
So it
Pretty well hit
bounces
ball.
there. Normal ball. Thrown. Bounced into the glove. Oh. He just didn't grab it.
He just flubbed it. Just quite simply. Oh, and it's not McKinnon. They brought in a defensive substitute. Looks like his name is Yu. Showing Matsumoto there. Would be a pretty pain to not pick up the win after delivering such a good outing. But his bullpen does look to be faltering as Seiya Inoue comes to the plate. Now, if there's somebody who might just go yard here and bust this whole game wide open, the big man.
Third time's a charm.
Oh, and he skies that ball just into center field. It looks like an easy enough play. Whoa, okay. Lost his hat on the way there, but there we go. That's one away. We got an update from Gabe here saying Wu Ning Tang subbed in at first base and tried the shot put. He skies that
way
out
too under that for that one.
Well, you know, he was definitely trying to get it out of the park. As he always
too
is.
excited.
That brings Gregory Polanco to the plate. He's had a decent game so far, picking up a single at some point. And definitely showing some good swings. Maybe he can pick up the very crucial hit here for the Marines. So you have 1 on and 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And the pitch. And he crushes that. Oh my goodness, is this going? Caught out in center field. Holy smokes, that was close. Man, that was about to be the turning point.
I think that was another victim of the wind there.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, looks like the wind just kept that ball in. Man, Polanco, look at this. He nearly gets all of that. Can't ask for much better, honestly. Yeah, it does look like it just stops shy of the warning track. Gosh. Frustrated. So close, man. I'm just... My head is swimming with thinking if that hit went for a home run, we would have ourselves one heck of a ball game going on here. Meeting with the pitcher just to make sure that he doesn't do that again, I think. As we have 2 out and 1 on. Sato comes to the plate. Last hope for the Marines. Unless he gets a hit, then the next guy will be the last hope. Showing a little replay here from previous game where Sato crushed this ball. It's like one heck of a home run. These are the only Marines uniforms I'm not crazy about. I don't love the grays.
I like them a bit more than their all black uniform.
No, the all blacks I think are fantastic. But that's neither here nor there, as we are bottom of the 9th, 2 out, 1 on. Sato at the plate. Ball 1 on the outside. Definite ball, not even close by Matsuda. Yep, the wind is still howling, blowing into the stadium. And the 1-2 pitch, high and inside for ball 2. Masuda seems to be struggling a little bit with his command. Hasn't really had a great pitch so far this outing. Either balls or giving up hits. Oh, well, I mean, that's a strike. Straight down the middle. Couldn't be any easier. Sato was definitely looking for something else, as that brings the count to 2-1. 2-1. Bottom of the ninth. 2 out and 1 on. Keep mixing those up. And the pitch as Sato cranks that down to right field, gets it down, gets past the second baseman, as the runner will stop at second. There will be no play at third. The Marines are getting there. They're mounting it. We're working our way up. It would be crazy if this went to extra innings, just like the first midnight matinee.
That one went on for quite a while.
On the one hand, exciting baseball. On the other, I'm tired.
I don't think I've ever been happier for a walk-off. And that's including the teams that I like.
Masuda is struggling. Sato picks up a hit, but Ryusei Ogawa brought on as the pinch runner. The team is definitely... Oh, that's right. Fujikawa hit that home run earlier.
I thought that was... I didn't know that was replay for a minute.
Yeah, me neither. I was like,
good
okay,
job.
Game's over. Very nice. If Fujiwara, I should say, very sorry. If Fujiwara hits another home run here, this stadium is going to explode. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the ninth with the first pitch. Hits the batter. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Now we've got ourselves... Things are as tight as can possibly be for the Cebu Lions, as that will load the bases. Masuda looks shaken. He is definitely not on his A game right now, as the bases are loaded with 2 outs. 2 runs to tie. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Oof, yeah, completely beamed him. As Taiga Hirasawa comes to the plate. If he makes good contact here, we might have ourselves a tied ball game. Or if he can get a home run, that is the ball game. It does look like Miracle Marines time. Bases loaded with the first pitch. Whoa, swung on a miss with a fastball right down the middle. That was inches away from breaking the game. Just taking it in as those players cheer, as the fans cheer, I should say. As we have the 0-1 pitch coming up. Again, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded with 2 out. And woof, way on the inside for ball 1.
I thought that hit him for a second. I was about to say perfect time for the Pixels to show up.
And that's right, Cooper Doggy. I should go to work too, but I gotta watch this game. We gotta do this. We gotta see it out to the end. Hopefully we get ourselves a sayonara home run here to send everybody home happy. Well, except
we'll write you a doctor's note.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, swung on and missed again. Oh my goodness, so close. As that brings the count to 1-2. 2 out with the bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. Probably the most pressing save of Masuda's early season. Definitely a tight situation with the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped way out to right field. This looks like it might end the game, and that is the ball game for the Marines. What looked like it could have been an epic comeback is stifled just at the end, with things getting as close as they can as the Saitama Cebu Lions defeat the Chiba Lotte Marines 5-3.
Most traffic they've had all day, and it ends in heartbreak for him.
Oh man, what a game though, honestly. What a fantastic game. And I would just like to thank all of you who are here watching with us again. This was a fantastic first outing for Baseball for Breakfast. Hopefully we can bring you more early morning baseball content soon. Late night in Japan, but I would also like to issue a huge thanks to our Japanese partners who helped us put this show on today by letting us do the show and helping us get the stream running. Again, what a game, what a day. Thank you all so much. You have anything to close out here with, Michael?
The broadcast may be archived on the channel. I'm not certain. The other one is. I don't know. But just remember that if you want to see more, you can subscribe to Pacific League TV. 1,200 yen a month. You'll be able to see everything. You won't see this on there. This one will be on YouTube. And as I said before, interacting with the channel anyway is what causes us to be able to bring you more English content. That includes literally any interaction you do with the channel helps us greatly. Thank you.
And there we go. And as always in YouTube land, as he said, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. And remember, always take care of yourself. Have yourselves a great day, everybody.
もうそうですね、強いストレートを投げて自分らしく、しっかりまっすぐで押していこうと思って投げました。
その中で7回105球1失点、今日の内容を振り返っていかがでしょうか。
初回からまっすぐ強く投げれてましたし、最後までいいフォームで投げれたので、良かったと思います。
特にホームランを打たれた安田選手、2打席目、3打席目は全てまっすぐでの勝負となりました。あのあたりはどんなことを考えて、どんな配球になったんでしょうか。
いや、もうしっかり、まっすぐで勝負したいなと思って、まっすぐで押しました。はい。
今シーズンはこのまっすぐに自信があるということでよろしいでしょうか。
はい、自信持って投げていきたいと思ってます。
そして打線の方も先制をしたと追加点上げてくれました。どんな風に試合を見てましたか。
ものすごいチームも勢いに乗っていたので、自分もその勢いに乗ってしっかりいいピッチングしようと思いました。
これで今シーズン2勝目となりました。今日 ZOZO マリンまで駆けつけたライオンズファンの皆さんに最後一言お願いします。
はい、一試合一試合、勝つだけだと思っているので、しっかり目の前の試合を勝ってたくさん勝ちたいと思います。
ありがとうございました。今日のヒーローは松本航投手でした。
ありがとうございました。